Yeah. I'm sorry it took forever. Oh, shit. I forgot to write a message about going live. Going live with more Super Robot Wars 30 over on the Twitch. I mean, I wrote one for Blue Sky. I didn't write one for the Discord. Like a fool. Oh, my goodness. Send link. There we go. And then post. Hey, I do apologize for how late I was getting on. I thought I was going to go live an hour ago, and then laundry needed to happen. Ore Sanjo Spriggs, thank you for Ore Spriggsing over here. Welcome, welcome. I am playing some more Super Robot Wars. Mores of the Wars, please. More war, please. Vashio. Oh, Vashio, hello. Should have washed the Slifer jacket in advance.
No!
I know, right? I can't show up with a dirty butts hat on. Bryson, thank you for no. Ore Sanj, no on your part. Guys, some interesting stuff happened. Strap Streams. Oh my goodness. Strap Streams, thank you so much for your kind message, and I'm going to read the whole thing because I have skipped it the last couple of times. I've acknowledged it, and I've not read it. And frankly, it's a message that deserves to be read aloud for people to hear. Reminder to all of you that you matter, you're valid, loved, worthy of love, important, allowed to have emotions and bad days. You don't have to be strong or perfect all the time. You are not broken. I'm so proud of all of you for existing, and I'm so thankful that you are around. And I am grateful for all of you existing, and I'm grateful to have you around, Strap Streams. Yes, Vashio, scales are to the... Ooh!
Way to go, Yugi!
Yeah! I need to make an Inoki face for my Kuriboh model, like, yeah! Margie and Hercule, thank you for the 500 bits. Goodness gracious. Mine is a glorious day, for I have won my own mental Super Robot War. Oh, you have? What do you mean? That sounds amazing. I'm proud of you. What is it? Vashio, scales are to the right. They are indeed to the right. We tip those scales all the way to the tippy top to the right. Tip to the top to the T. You were conditioned, you were gaslit, you were gatekept. I hope that that's a good thing for you. I hope that whatever that means, that you are doing better now. Enner Kaiser, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Thank you for getting energized. Thank you for energizing us. Thank you for bringing us to the energizedness. Thank you for starting the Enner Kaiser party. The Enner Kaiser chief himself. Okay, guys. This is something I'm going to tell you guys about since you're here early. Greetings, Dr. Rehaminator. Good to see you. Casual greeting your way as well. Are you excited for General Grievous? I don't know if you saw, but General Grievous confirmed from the Fortnite. Oh, I didn't think I could get more hype than Jar Jar, but Grievous? That's going to be so fucking cool. I'm so excited about it. I'm a big fan of General Grievous. I like both his original Gendy Tartakovsky cartoon appearance. I also love the version in the movies. I also love the Clone Wars version that is sort of a combination of both. I love Grievous. So I'm definitely hyped to see him in Fortnite. Ja Bungle. Imagine Super Robot Wars TCG. Ooh. Oh, we might be in trouble if that ever happens. Another Jima, time for more attackers, eh? At least based on PP. Yes. In fact, yes, Jar Jar is going to be in Fortnite. In about a week. Gutter the Waif, welcome. Gutter the welcome. That new Gundam TCG is as close to Super Robot Wars TCG as we can get. I did not know there was a new Gundam TCG. Gutter the Waif, thank you for cashing in your star chips for a doodle-la-la-la-la-la, doodle-la. Oh, Bryson, you met George Lowe, really? That's really cool. I was a big fan of George Lowe, and it's a tragedy that we've lost him. Strap Streams, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Hi, Gutter the Waif. You should flip your lid, Dr. Rehaminator. Vashio should give support attack to your hardest hitters. That's true. That's what we learned last time. That's what we learned last time. We need to give support attack to everybody who needs it. Oh, Jabungle, I don't envy you. Having said that, I'm also going to be spending a fair bit on Super Robot Wars when that new one comes out. I probably will buy it immediately, and the DLC. Bashio, read the rest of that. Should give support attack to your hardest hitters. There's another pilot skill to grab too, which makes support attacks deal full damage too. Oh, what's the skill? You guys are going to be very surprised in a minute, by the way. I haven't explained it yet, but in a minute you're going to be surprised. Shiny Dan, thank you for always sanjoing. Good to have you here. We are not alone. We are together. Some are bigger, some smaller, but we're all here. You're absolutely right, Margin Hercule. That's absolutely right. Enhanced attack. Oh, we'll have to have a look. Shiny Dan, I was having a lousy week, and then I discovered something in Elite Dangerous that I had no clue existed and was beautiful, so I think I'm happier. I wish everyone here joy and health and really groovy things. I don't know, I've not played enough Elite Dangerous to have that feeling, but Shiny Dan, I love that moment in a video game where you discover something that you had no clue was going to be in it, and it just sort of floors you. Like, obviously, different games have different versions of this. But for me, I haven't played Elite Dangerous, but I played No Man's Sky, and every so often something, especially in VR, No Man's Sky is the best VR experience I've ever had. It's really worth doing if you've never gotten to play that game in VR. You should do that. But yeah, just landing on a planet and seeing some incredible visuals and like things you never dreamed could be in the game, and just taking that in. For me, I think the first time I ever encountered something like that and was aware of it, because obviously when you're a kid, everything's amazing. But for me, when I played, ironically, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, when you get out of the prison and you get out of the sewer and you come out into the world, I remember that feeling. And I know that's not quite the same as seeing something that you didn't expect existed, but just looking out at the world and realizing I can go anywhere, like I hadn't felt anything like that. I just hadn't. And I remember that being sort of like floored by it. Sounds like you'd like the Xenoblade X. Has mechs and lets you explore a gigantic alien planet. I mean, I'll be honest, Gunnar Kaiser. Thank you, Mr. Taco, for Ore Sanjoing. Good to have you here, Mr. Taco, for Taco Friday. Sounds like I'd like Xenoblade. I've never played or approached a Xenoblade, but I think I'm more likely to now. We were looking at some of the SD Gundam games on Steam last night. Any recommendations from chat? Hello, Nage. Yeah, does anyone have any good recommendations for Gundam, SD Gundam, or just any Gundam games that are available? SD Gundam, what is that? Is that just like super deformed? Is that what they mean? Because that's what that means, right? Like chibi?
Tell me!
I'm telling you, Amelia. Thank you, Amelia, for this. Tell me, redeem. Gundam Breaker 4. All right. Dr. Rehaminator! I appreciate you dropping a horde of the booties on the stream and on my face. Thank you, Dr. Rehaminator. Your doctorly expertise is appreciated. Thank you for gifting 5 subs to Kaburagi Chris. Kaburagi Chris. Thank you for gifting subs to Flames of Iblis. Thank you for gifting a sub to Lightning XCE, to Valiar. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. And to Lemiza Fox. Thank you so much for those gift subs. Enjoy those gift subs courtesy of Dr. Rehaminator. You're very kind, sir. Thank you. Little chibi mobile suits. Ah, they sound cute. Super deformed. There's a bunch of sub-branches of the SD Gundam from G Generation to old PvP games to anime. So it's so vast it's hard to give an entry point. Ah, interesting. Yeah. Gundam Breaker is for an action RPG with a super insanely high focus on customization. The game allows you to mix and match together over 250 different Gundams. That would overwhelm me. Hey, 8-Bit Kitten, good to see you. I'm gonna give a shout out to 8-Bit Kitten. In fact, I'm gonna give a shout out to 8-Bit Kitten playing Minecraft, and I'm also gonna give a shout out to Dr. Rehaminator. You should follow both of these people, in my opinion. Playing Baldur's Gate 3? I need to check out your Baldur's Gate 3 game, Doctor. So, there was something I want to show you guys. Hey, E-Man, good to have you. Welcome. And good to see you, Pog. Welcome. Breaker is basically a be-your-own Gundam protagonist by making your own mobile suit Gundam of your own design to fight the plot. That sounds like It sounds amazing, but also very intimidating to me. It's not complicated. Gundam Breaker is mostly about creating what you like visually. Stream's going alright, 8-Bit Kitten. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so here's something I wanted to show you guys, and you're going to have to forgive me. I may have played the game a little bit off stream. Like, not much. A little bit. You'll notice you've got the West Japan front down here, and then I've done a bunch of the fronts. You know me, I love doing the back, but Red Spade 83, thank you so much for cashing in your star chips for a doodle-la. You know me, I love it from behind, but I had to do some of the fronts because, well, first of all, PP. Yes, another Jima, you're right. PP is definitely a bonus of doing it. Dr. Hammond, streams are on hold for another week or so as I'm putting together a horror-themed trivia thing that I'll stream. Oh, that sounds cool. Horror, when you say horror-themed, did you mean the horror genre in media or just the theme of, like, scary things? We went full frontal, Majin Zenki. So, here's what I want to show you guys. I'm ordering it by level. You'll notice Kid is level 89 now. I felt so bad. Kid had not come to on any of the missions since like the first couple that he was in. Did I make my stream avatar? No. I'll show you. I guess I won't show you. Hang on. Kuriboh model. There we go. I wish I could take credit. I do not have artistic skills. Apologies, I'm getting a message here. Anyway, but yes. So Kid is way more... In fact, let me show you. The lowest level units I have are now 67. Because a problem I was having was, you know, one thing that I noticed last time was a lot of my units that could be beneficial as support were just not being used. So, like, Fa is just, like, left to her own devices half the time. But now she's level 82. And I'm not saying that this fixes all my problems, but I'm actually, you know, I feel much better now that, you know, a bunch of these guys can compete. I really wasn't using a lot of these units, and I still could use some of them more, but it really felt like there were too many units in the 50s or the 40s, and then you had Kid that was level 18 or something. Oh, Bean, Booze, Larry La, I can't say that this was fans. These are artists that I worked with. Lady Nanaki is a friend of mine, and she did the base design for the VTuber model, but then Bunchata I commissioned. I paid money for the model to be made and rigged, etc. So it's not about fans making stuff for me. Dr. Hammond, a horror media, it'll be 2 teams, and I have questions for people of various knowledge level. It'll be open for anyone that's a part of my community to participate in. It's the first time I'm doing something like this, so the only prize for the winning team is bragging rights, but if people like it enough, then I'll do more of them and maybe add a prize or 2. I think that's fun. I like that. I think that, you know, anyone that does anything on their stream that is more creative than watch me play a video game, I'm very impressed by it. So way to go, that's awesome. Leo Gon, I know I say it a lot here, but Super Robot Wars 30 could really have used some version of the squad system. I guess I'm going to have to learn about the squad system at a later date. But yeah, look at all these units that are in the 90s now. For one thing, we have Ryusei at 91. We have the Cybaster at 90. We have Lantis at 90. Which is like, oh yeah, because he's just arrived. He got all the benefit of everybody else's levels, giving him a buff. We have Getter 1. All the Getter guys at 90.
Tell me!
I'm telling you, Bean. It's pretty cray-cray. I didn't put a lot of work in because it really only took like 4 missions or so to get a bunch of these people leveled up. But, you know, a lot of these guys are people that we've been working on the whole game.
No!
It's true, Dr. Rehaminator. We've been working on them. I'm proud of ourselves. Thank you for the no redeem. So Scope Dog is 89, Combat Levi is 89, Armoro is 89. In my opinion, a lot of them are very important pro tags. And Kiriko, who is, I don't know if he's a pro tag, I assume he is. But either way, he's dominating. And then Kid. Kid is just there. Leogon, basically you have multiple mechs in the same unit. Some games it's just 2 and some it can go up to 4. Interesting, interesting. Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. New character, breaths. Oh, new character, breathes. Yugi, hey, congrats on making... Oh, hey, congrats on making Ace. I got confused. I thought you were describing a Yu-Gi-Oh scene. New character, breathes. Congrats on making Ace. Very funny. I see what you did. I didn't clock it initially. Thank you for the 10 bits, Rock Rulin. I didn't clock Rulin that Rock Rulin. Alright, guys. But we have so many units leveled up now. In fact, before we do anything else, I'm pretty sure we want to work on our skill program. Yummy breaths. Manly breathing noises. That must be one crowded ship with all those people from various universes and all those mechs in the mech bays. Yeah, it's got to be pretty big, right? It's got to be at least, like, the size of a fleet. If not, just, you know, regular battleship size. Manake, thank you for the Ore Sanjo. Bean, could I ask how long it took for one Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge to be recorded? Oh, I mean, you mean the acting, the editing, so not just recorded, but made. It really depends on the episode. The one I'm working on right now is especially long, which is why it's taking forever, and I do apologize for how long it's taking. But it's taking that long because it's going to be, like, about 30 minutes, if I'm being honest. Which isn't normal. But yes, it can take a long time. And unfortunately, real-life situations and issues get in the way frequently. So I try to prioritize the show. It doesn't always happen. Dr. Haminator, it'll be the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge with hardcore penetration. Yes, the Shadow Realm is finally penetrated. The Dry Straggler is 1.26 miles long. Is that right? It's got some room. Alright, let's work on support attack, because this is what we need. So, who needs support attack? I mean, I guess, ultimately, Getter could use support attack. Actually, he doesn't have any... He doesn't even have regular... Okay, hang on. How many do you... Makes an extra attack after an adjacent ally can be used once per turn for each skill level. How many skill levels can you get? Because I assume you don't need it that much. Why in buggering blazes is he at a theme park? I'm glad you like that. Enhance attack. Support attack will be critical hit. Let's do it. Obviously, that increases how much it's going to cost by a fair amount, doesn't it? Let's be careful with that. Hey, it's Goji Kitsu. It's Goji Kitsu. One level is generally enough. That's what I figured. Like, why would you need that many support attacks from one unit? No, shit. I didn't mean its second attack. Fuck. I mean, that's not the end of the world, but that's not what I wanted. He's got enhance attack? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I fucked that up a little bit. Yu-Gi-Oh! Could get support attack, but I don't use him enough to want it, so let's maybe give support attack to Kiriko. And enhance attack? There we go. We're coming up on running out of PP now, though. Ja Bungle, I still believe LK will complete a bridging Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I believe in that as well. I don't think it'll be impossible. I think I can do it. I'm sorry that it's taken me a long time. It's in my defense, over 200 episodes of TV. I don't know if any other abridger has come close to abridging that much TV. Not to say that that is, like, the definition of, you know, greatness. Just doing it a lot, but it's difficult. Vampiro, thank you for Ore Sanjoing there. Enhance attack isn't necessary. I was going to say, probably not. In fact, he's got it, so... Or did I just give it to him? I think I probably just gave it to him. Vampiro! It's time for Agito from Vampiro. Thank you for the subscription for 2 months there. For 50... Tier 2 for 56 months. I was going to say 2 months. That's not right. Thank you so much for the Tier 2 sub, Vampiro. I'm just here for the food. I am just here for the food. Applause. 10-minute standing ovation. Thank you so much, Vampiro. It doesn't work on second attacks? Wait. Oh, support attack. Did I give him second attack? I didn't mean to... I don't know. Did I do that? Stark Bartender. Hey-o! Time for the ram to pop in on the butt, Kuriboh. I am a Kuributt. Need a drink tonight? Yes. Get me a Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster, please. Or as I prefer to hear it pronounced, a Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster. Anyway, Gridman. Support attack, baby. And enhance attack. There we go. Appreciate it, Stark. I completely understand Jarbungle. I understand why a lot of people would want them to do the Boo Saga, and, you know, I don't tend to comment on it because ultimately... Luma the Phoenix, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there. What was I saying? Ultimately, I don't like commenting on it myself because it's not my show and it's not my place. But knowing those guys personally the way I do, you know, we go back a long way, and, you know, I would rather they not push themselves to the point of madness and stress, to the point of, like, legitimately damaging their mental health to do something like that, if it wasn't going to necessarily make them feel... If they didn't feel like they would do, like, ultimately... I don't like speaking for them, you know, because I feel like they've said plenty about this, but my understanding is they felt like anything they did would feel sort of cheap compared to what they'd already done. And yeah, it is important to have your heart in what you're creating. What does Callan need? She probably does need support attack, okay. And then we can't afford enhanced attack unless... Actually, I don't know if this makes a difference because this is credits, isn't it? Where's the cake? It's pretty crazy. I actually watched... I've been watching Majestic Prince. I'm like 4 episodes in now. And getting to see Kay make cake was like, oh shit, this is why I keep having to sell cakes. Because this is a problem. Callan, that's right. Alright, sell 1. No, we're selling all of them. Sell all of the cake. Dr. Hamanera, I think the Boo Saga was fun. It felt a little like OG Dragon Ball, which was missing from a lot of DBZ. Dragon Ball and DBZ is one of those things that I've never really encountered myself. I've not watched them in their original forms. That's going to have to be something that, much like Mobile Suit Gundam, I eventually get around to. I am now about 8 episodes into Mobile Suit Gundam, by the way. What's his name? Gaba? He twirls his hair a lot, and Shah likes to stand nearby and smile when he fails. What's his name? Gaba? Garma. Okay. Garma. I like him. He's a mess. He is a beautiful mess in like wearing a uniform and acting all confident. Garma Zabi. Okay. I think did I voice that guy in Linkara's Gundam thing? I think it's been a long time. Vashia, wait till you meet RR. Fan favorite. Oh, okay. Hey, Mon Maniac. It's going alright. I am a fluffy ball. Rock Rule and wait till you get to Giran Zabi, saying maybe Hitler had a point. One day. One day I'll get there. Can I upgrade people? No, I can't because I did that before the stream. Hello. Boy. Alright. Anything... Oh, you know what? Yona. I know you guys tell me I shouldn't bother, but it's one of those things. I don't know. I just need to do it. Otherwise, it'll bother me if I forget to do it before the space mission. It's funny how your abridged series has a Spanish dub. It stuns me that there are multiple language versions of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged stuff. It really is wild. I'm blown away by people's commitment to it. Elisa, welcome. Thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Void Adept, hey, sorry, I'm just flabbergasted. Fisk, the guy I worked with to create Advanced Lightsabers mod for Minecraft, has just got a job developing for Minecraft itself. Whoa! Hey, get that bag! Get that bag! I did notice that, Enner Kaiser, yeah. Yeah, I did notice. Okay, so we've been leveling people up. We've got a bunch of cutscenes as a result. We've also got this thing called Ace's Challenge and the Mass Production Revenge. And there's also What Makes a Captain, which looks like it gives some good rewards. It looks like it's only battleships. I don't know. Well, first of all, let's watch these Ace chats. I heard about that, Rock Rulin'. Okay, let's go check out Lantis's Ace chat. Congratulations, Lantis. Heard you made Ace. I guess now you're a Lant Ace. So it would seem. Ah, fine. No sell my great joke.
The accolades of this world don't mean a thing to Lantis.
Maybe not, but it wouldn't hurt to enjoy the moment, would it? Sorry, I'm not very good at expressing emotions. Oh yeah? Could have fooled me with how much you smile around Hikaru. Do I? You didn't even realize? Hikaru gets a nice smile of her own when you give her one, you know. You gotta notice that, right? I do. That's the one right there. If you're capable of that much, then I know you're alright, no matter how aloof you might act. Oh, that's amazing, Mon Maniac. Well, you're very kind to say. The attack point quantum mechanics. I find them unfathomable. Eagle. Mighty Eagle. Rock Rulin', I don't remember what happened when Yu-Gi-Oh! Went Ace. I think maybe Mitsuba talked to him? I don't remember. That doesn't sound right. Congrats, Eagle. I hear you made Ace. Yes, thank you for noticing. You're the pilot of the FTO and the captain of the NSX. You can't wear two hats at all times, huh? I prefer to focus strictly on piloting, but that's not exactly up to me. Really? I bet the captain's chair in the NSX is a lot more comfy than the FTO's cockpit. Well, I'm a fighter. I would think that you, of all people, would understand where I'm coming from there. Look, if I had a choice between a cockpit seat or a nice comfy bed, I'd take the bed every time. Eagle joined us, I want to say last time? It was at the end of the chapter. It was at the end of chapter 7, I think. Garment is fun. He's a Nepo baby who really, really wants to prove himself, is actually confident. Any kind of is. Gotcha. Ah, of course. We should both do our part to ensure we have those luxuries soon. Banana. You'd be welcome to visit us on the NSX, too. I'd be happy to treat you to some of Gio's hand-picked sweets. Yeah, heck yeah, I'm down. Yeah, sweets! I'd even travel to another world if there's free grub involved. I'm just here for the food. Like Vampiro. Alright, we got Gio. Gio dude! Gio dude! Oh, E-Man, a lot of these characters become Ace because their level is decided by the average level of all the units, so if they immediately drop in at like level 60 or more, they become Ace. Hey, Gio. Congrats. I hear you made Ace. Thanks for coming by to congratulate me. You didn't have to come all the way out to the NSX in person. Well, Eagle told me you got a stash of hand-picked sweets. I'm all about the sweets. Ah, so that's your angle. Hey, you're an Ace. Aces aren't stingy, right? Fine, I'll share. But if you're eating my food, I want to hear your honest impressions of it. After all, what I'm about to share are the finest sweets I've managed to get a hold of in your world. You just got here, but sure, you're on. I'll treat this like I'm dining at the Ritz. They look more intent than they do during battle. Hey, Princess King, hello. Good to have you here, Your Majesty. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we got Emrys now. Emrys. Congratulations, Your Highness. Tails Saga, thank you for Ore Sanjoing there. Good to have you here, Tails. Miles Tails Saga. Congratulations, Your Highness. Come on now. You came to celebrate, right? You came to celebrate, right? There's no need to be formal here. You and I are both warriors. This right here is nothing but a meeting of power and power. Honestly, I usually put skill over strength in how I fight, but Then you need power even more. As they say, the best tree stands solid against the wind, right? Hey, Tails. Mon Maniac, thank you for catching in your star chips for a doodle-la-la-la-la-la. Doodle-la. Doodle-la-la-la. Doodle-la. Doodle-la, medic. The best tree stands solid against the wind, right? If you like, I could help train you. Put some power on ya. I'd hate to take up your time, Your Highness. Hey, don't get all bashful on me. When are we doing it? Now? After dinner? Even I'm getting worked up for this now. Just like Addy said, this guy might literally have muscles for brains. Man, between Ernie and His Highness, the Kingdom of Fremvilla sure isn't lacking for, talent. Oh boy. Alright, we got the aces. Is it worth doing the What Makes a Captain quest? Is it long? Or the aces challenge? I kind of want to try the What Makes a Captain. Do you guys mind? Actually, before I do that... Actually, skill program, yeah.
Skill issue. Vegeta, skill issue.
What are we looking for? Skill, defense, accuracy. Hey, Koji, getting that accuracy up there. Up there. Skill. Who needs skill? Hyoma. There you go. Now we have CQB and RNG. He's got so many CQBs. Hang on. Does Callan have any ranged? No. Interesting. Emrys is what happened if Jeremy Clarkson works out. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. He becomes a beautiful anime man. It's all close quarter combat. Damn it, what did I do? Fire J Decker, what do you prefer? You're mostly... Oh, you're both. Okay, let's do both. And Lelouch. Lelouch.
Ah, bonjour. Je m'appelle CQB.
Alright. We got all those used. But there's also... What else is there? There was something else. Was it upgrades? I guess we do want upgrades. I've been working on all the units. Trying to get everybody there. Level 50 bonus. You'll be proud of me. I'm doing it. I'm getting there.
Yeah, mon maniac there. It's Joe Wheeler. It's Joe Weewa.
Okay. Now, I think that's... I feel like there's something I'm missing. Is it power parts? Am I thinking of? I guess I haven't really looked into what... Oh, whoa, we've got a bunch of new ones. Mega Booster plus new move, plus 2 move. Oh, yeah, Choker can use that. Okay, Auto Zam Goggles. 130 plus morale activates the Bullseye Spirit. In-fight support 100 to CQB weapon attack plus 1 move. These are really good. I need to start actually looking at these. Night Runner's Manual plus 200 armor grants S ranks in all unit and weapon terrain adaptivities. That's amazing. Magic Barrier nullifies all status elements as well as weapon effects like Armor Down, Ether Supplier. Activates the Axel Charge and Snipe Spirits once per map. Ooh. These are good, and I don't remember when I got them, but I guess I've had them. Anyway, for now, we're gonna leave it. AOS update 50%. Oh, hang on. We're almost halfway, I guess. Update hangar in the AOS update system by 4 levels. Update engine room in the AOS update system by 4 levels. Okay. 150 missions complete. We got 10 more. And I wonder if you can stick the S adapter on the apex and it would work in the atmosphere. Yeah, I'm honestly curious. What do we have on the Yona's thing? We have plus 15 sight and mobility, plus 1 move. It's not amazing. Plus 100 to RNG weapon attack, plus 1 to range of non-map, plus 300 armor, plus 20 mobility, plus 1 move. I'm tempted to give him the S adapter just to see. Alright. Let's find out. But for now, we're gonna go to space. At least I think it's in space. And we're gonna go to what makes a captain and see what Mitsuba's doing. Drystragger Bridge!
The Kaiba Corp will be participating in the next operation according to the schedule above.
Copy that, Commander Mitsuba. We'll give it everything we've got.
Much appreciated.
I see you've grown quite accustomed to being in the strategists. I see you've grown quite accustomed to being in the strategist's chair. It's difficult.
Oh, hardly. I'm still keenly aware of how green I am.
Hey, actually, we're the green ones currently. That wasn't flattery. The role you've played in leading the Kaiba Corp to victory can't be understated.
As captain, I must nonetheless remain committed to improving my strategic understanding of the Drystragger's role on the battlefield.
Commander Mitsuba!
Actually, I wanted to take this opportunity to make a request of all of you.
Yeah, I got money. I got war money. Gozaburo was making, munitions and weapons and war shit, so yeah, I've got money and I can get involved.
What makes a captain? How many roads must a captain fly down?
Good lord, this simulator recreates everything right down to the finest detail.
The perfect way to train ourselves for a fleet battle.
Commander Mitsuba, all warships have completed their necessary preparations.
Thanks for agreeing to go through with this, everyone. With your help, I'll be able to work on my weaknesses to become a first-rate captain.
You still don't sound especially confident in your abilities.
Your concerns are perfectly valid, Commander Mitsuba. In a fleet battle, experience speaks for itself in more ways than one. I studied strategy and tactical theory in the Academy Simulator, but there are many aspects of command that I need more experience with in actual combat.
I believe you performed admirably, Commander.
You've even... I'm turning into a monster. You've even been recognized.
Oh, it's not working.
You've even been recognized as an ace, right?
That alone is not enough. The Drystragger is humanity's sword and shield, arrayed in the defense of freedom and peace. As a symbol of hope, its power must be absolute, and so must my grasp of command. Commander Mitsuba.
I can tell you're serious about this. Shall we begin? Oh, we got big boys.
Zanskare, Poseidon, and even the Woolguru, huh?
That's one impressive lineup. Let's take it to him.
Sinking this fleet should make a fine confidence booster for Commander Mitsuba. But a defeat would be crushing. We must do everything in our power to ensure it doesn't come to that.
Commander Mitsuba, we await your command.
Agreed. I agree that you await my command. All ships advance. We're engaging the enemy fleet. Fan out around the Drystragger. Concentrate our firepower to eliminate the enemy ships one by one. Roger. Supporting the Drystragger.
That sounds like some perfectly fine commanding to me.
Just don't psych yourself out, Mitsuba. We got Blue Quest, and another thing we have is Tekkadan. Your fluffy buddy? A legend is not an expert, is the one that marks the difference. Huh? What are we saying? Let's also wall. Alright. You know, one thing that I've enjoyed about watching Majestic Prince is that you can watch it as a show about these kids that have been thrown into this situation, and they're kind of like sort of idols. They're kind of going through sort of the presentation aspect of being mech pilots. But you can also watch it as Suzukaze just going through hell trying to wrangle these kids, keep them in line. It's the Suzukaze show as far as I'm concerned. One thing I lack is my grunts, it's true. If anyone can get me to grunt, it's Suzukaze, though. Hearts. Hearts, the Clonus horror. We gooped them. You love Boss? Yeah. I don't know much about him myself. I've seen him in some of the early episodes of Majin Gazetto, but in that, he's just like a bully. At least what I've seen. Alright, let's get this going here. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to just go right for it, right? Casio. Oh, that's not going to do it, but we're going to take a shot at him, regardless. Let's go.
As the flagship of the Kaiba Corp, the Drystragger has a vital role to play on the battlefield. A responsibility hinging upon my ability to command. Tim Bright, Commander Mitsuba, she's...
This kind of opportunity doesn't come around every day. Let's just watch. Let's not do anything.
There's no need to wait for them to come to us.
Shoot your shot.
Main cannon, proceed to final firing phase. Lower blast shutters.
I'm not seeing any friendlies on our attack vector. AG break. Engaged.
5 seconds to discharge. 3, 2, 1.
Fire.
There he goes. See how he gets through that. Ooh! So close. Curse you. How long do you intend to toy with me? Damn, no good. I guess I don't need to move. They can come to us. Hey, Dog Jade, good to see you. That was indeed a big boy. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, man. Okay. I guess we can't attack from here, huh? Hang on. I don't know why I have to do that, but I'm gonna. I could just keep restoring the Drystragger's action. I'm probably gonna end up doing that, honestly.
The enemy formation is weak to one side. We'll approach from the right. Captain Suzukaze can read a situation and make a decision instantly. Perhaps it's because she used to be a pilot. With a little more time and experience, I wonder if I'll be able to issue orders with that kind of decisiveness.
I'm sure that you'll learn.
Exchanging fire with an enemy warship.
Predicting enemy movement according to pattern 1024. We'll also input random supporting cannon fire.
Ready the main cannon. Fire.
My custom made. Alright, 87. Suzukaze is Suzukaze Bay. As far as I'm concerned. We can just keep feeding each other restore actions. It's just restore actions back and forth forever. I'm just gonna skip some of these. We don't have to linger here very long. We're gonna be done momentarily, I think.
Enemy ship down. Prepare to go on the offensive. Accelerate and bring us forward, or just sit here. We'll eliminate the enemy ship with the Drystragger.
Don't lose heart, Commander.
Captain Bright.
You have a very different role to play from the pilots you command. You aren't just a ship captain, but commander of an entire squadron. I know you've been playing this game for about 5 months now, but you should know this.
Good evening, Midnight Shadows. Evening. It's afternoon where I'm at, but evening?
This fight isn't just the Dry Straggers, but that of the entire Kaiba Corp. Be proud of what you contributed.
But still,
Your sense of I'm gonna keep talking. Your sense of responsibility is admirable, but the Dry Stragger isn't fighting this battle alone. Every Who was that?
Vampiro, thank you for the no redeem.
I'm gonna punch that guy. Every member of its crew serves the cause of hope. Time Arranger, brightening hope, brightening hope. As the ship's representative, you must resist the temptation to shoulder that burden entirely. You have our support, every one of us.
I'm probably exaggerating, Paratrooper. I've been playing it on and off for... I mean, honestly, if I were to condense every session that I played this, it's probably like a month and a half, maybe. I want to say. But it's a long game, so it's been difficult to do it quickly. Especially while streaming it.
I suppose I let the responsibility go to my head.
You have nothing to worry about. Seeing you fight has been an inspiration to us all. A beacon shining in the dark, like a rainbow in the dark. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow in the dark connection.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I also would have sung.
There's a reason we fought alongside you this whole time, Mitsuba. So hold your head up high. You've earned the right to that captain's chair.
You're the commander of the Kaiba Corp after all.
Right. Killing one guy really deserved that whole speech. Belay the previous order. The Dry Stragger will work with our allies to eliminate the enemy ship. Thank you, everyone. This all served as a fitting reminder of how this all started for me. Blowing people up. Do what you can, the best you can. I must ensure I never forget that.
Do what you can, the best you can. Or else just stop doing things.
I am certainly thirsting a little bit for some Suzuka's Bay. I have to get over there in order to use his... Okay, that's fine. How do we use this? We don't have morale. I want to use it. I guess I can increase my morale here. I guess I can increase my morale here. I guess I could increase my morale here. The whole reason Bright is a low rank is because he constantly disobeys orders to do the right thing or punches people he doesn't like. I did notice that. I did realize while watching Mobile Suit Gundam that almost all the other like Federation like superiors seem to be absolute pricks. And Bright is like the only one that's like, hang on, let's think about this.
Don't let the Dry Stragger show us up, Captain Gomez.
Please, I've been on the battlefield since Captain Mitsuba was waddling around in diapers. And that was just last week. But I could say the same to you, Captain Gomez. And that was just earlier today.
The Reinforced Junior has an incalculable ability to break through enemy lines when it matters most. Enemy lines. Much like this line is my enemy. If I continue on my current trajectory, will I have their grasp of command one day?
Yeah, they're old.
Bring the reinforce about. We have a ship battle on our hands. We're freaking all hold, and we have a gun. Here I come. Really slowly. A little late, but it'll do.
User Sunday, they are old and awesome. Hey, they're not mutually exclusive.
The ship is going down. Here we go.
They didn't even see that guy there. They were just flying because they thought they saw something cool over there. They thought they saw Planet Werther's original. But they didn't. It is Bright, and he is so cool. Let's get this guy. Bright boy. Funny thing, these old men belong to Victory Gundam. UC-0153, the 1 Year War 0079 would be 74 years ago canonically if they didn't make it occur so soon here in 30. Oh, I see. Bit of a condensed timeline.
Stay in formation. We need to open a path forward and stop the enemy's advance. We got to stop them and rob them of their advantages. Let's take a stand with the stamina God has granted us. Hamilton won't abandon ship. Yo, let's steal the cannons. Shaboom! If the opportunity arises, I'll signal to attack by going shaboom! Until then, maintain your current distance.
Captain Bright knows all the lyrics to Hamilton and exactly where the line between offense and defense lies. I need to learn from him to find that... Oh, shit.
Red Spade! Thank you for the raid. The Red Raid from Red Spade playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. I hope all of the links evolved. Send link. Thank you so much for the raid, Red Spade. I hope you're having a good day, and feel free to take a load off or pop off, take off if you need to. But we're playing some more Super Robot Wars 30 because I'm predictable. But I'm having a great time.
Yes, you could basically imagine me as a Kermit puppet with a uniform on.
I'm having a great time, Red Spade. Andros74, thank you for Ore Sanchoing there.
Captain... Oh, shit. Sorry. Captain Bright knows exactly where the line between offense and defense lies. I need to learn from him to find that same sense of balance.
Stephanie Sunshine, it's great to see you. I hope you're well as well. I love it, Red Spade. I can't get enough of the turn-based craziness and the visual novel, the voluminous visual novel element.
More than anything, I'm impressed by the sense of trust he has with his subordinates. I want to have that too someday. Nobody trusts my ass.
How's my SDG Eternal gameplay going? Well, I just got through, I think Gundam Wing was the last one I completed. Of the story missions or whatever you call them. What do you call those? The main stages. I've done all of them up to, I think it's, you'll have to forgive me, I don't know the names of the shows. I think it's X. I think X is the next one. But I've done like 4 or 5 of the main stages entirely, so I've got like 4 or 5 of the Gundams on display. You just started the Wing stages. Yes, I finished Double Zeta, I believe. Yes. That was one of the ones I just finished. In fact, yeah, I think it went Wing and then Double Zeta. Am I saying that right?
It's Brighty Boy. It's me,
Captain Avenger. Thank you for the Ore Sanjo. But yes, I finished Double Zeta, and I'm really digging it. It's a really fun gacha game, and one thing I love about it. Oh, I'm not reading the plots, Varshio. That's part of why I've been able to cover so much ground. I want to experience the plots for in the actual anime, and I feel like experiencing them in this game. Obviously, in Super Robot Wars, the narratives are changed and presented in a different way. In the mobile game, they're showing me the clips, and they're putting the images from the show in there to show me what happened. But no, I kind of really am enjoying it. I also really like how the characters will pop up and say things during the fights. Like, it's a fun little... Even when you're auto-battling, they'll just pop up and say their little phrases, and I like watching them pop up. Take care, Red Spade. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. Sorry, I know I should be playing this more. Oh, we need ammo. If it helps, the upcoming Seed Recollection is a canonical game-only plot. Oh. Okay, I mean, I probably still won't check it out because I haven't seen Seed, even though I'm in Destiny. I haven't watched it. So I'm still wanting to be surprised.
Match the timing of the other ship's bombardments. Prepare to attack.
Dark Jade, got to admit the ship-on-ship battles is a fun change of pace compared to all the Gundams. Yes, I do actually like this.
That's right, Mitsuba. A warship's purpose isn't to eliminate the enemy, but to create openings for your allies. I have no doubt in your ability to use the power amassed under your command to achieve victory.
You got to go into GameStop to get the pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2. Waited for 4 hours to pre-order. I hope you were able to do it, Captain Avenger. Let's skip that. And Seed Astray stages will also be stuff you can't read or watch easily either. You can play those stages if they're story-based without spoilers. References to events in Seed, but in my opinion, Astray's the main story of the Seed universe anyhow. I'm probably still just going to defer to not watching it because I'll be honest, I don't want to I know I can watch that stuff at any time from the menu, so I'm probably just going to play it to get the content, and then if I'm interested after the fact, watch the story once I've gotten to those things. That's probably how I'm going to handle it. Oh, hell yeah, Captain Avenger. You got it. Oh, fuck. It's okay. We don't need it. The Dry Stragger. You can watch the stories again. I'm pretty sure there's a thing on the menu, isn't there? You'll have to forgive me. I guess I only glanced at it, but I'm pretty sure in like the menu on the far right, there's like just an actual like menu. Yeah. You can watch that stuff. So I'm not like concerned about watching it as I'm playing it too much. Gallery. There you go. That makes sense. All right. Let's give. What's your name? Are you the SR? What are you? The NSX? What does NSX stand for? Ragnar Cannon. Here we go.
We'll use the Ragnar Cannon to punch a hole in the enemy's formation and open a path forward. Eagle's sense of calm must be so reassuring to his crew. I could stand to emulate that to some degree.
Think you emulate that just fine? What? Are you constantly panicking?
What's the plan, Eagle?
This range should do. Let us take the offensive. It's time for our trump card.
Energy charged.
Oh, it's named after the Honda NSX. I see. New sexy Xbox?
Fire.
He's so happy.
Fire.
Yeah, best of luck to anybody pre-ordering. Oh, shit.
Keep going!
Calm down. Hello, Aquamarine Neo. Eagle. We have 2 more units, and one of them is pretty much dead already, so let's let Suzakaze take down at least one of them. You can't? Come on. Actually, it's gonna be plausible if I do this. I guess not. Hang on. There you go. That's why we do that, baby. Eagle is only the captain of the NSX if he's not deployed in the FTO. Otherwise, Geo is the captain. That's right. I was like, yeah, they do have two different units, technically. I forgot. I was like, where is the FTO? Take care, E-Man. It's good to see you. It's going all right, Aquamarine Neo. I hope you're doing well. We're just finishing a little side quest in Super... Oh, hang on. In Super Robot Wars. That's not right. I need charge, but I don't think I have charge. Can I do that? There we go. Retrospect, Greg, you feel a little thinner? I've been feeling a little bit thinner myself. I hope that it's a good feeling for you. Target position, projected velocity. I'm busy being hot. Still hot. Well, I'm rooting for you, Dark Jade. I'm rooting for you. All right, chat. Who's gonna get the final blow on the on the Spaten. And you guys, all of these guys can potentially do it. I know some of them look like they are not in action, but we can use EXC to get them working again. Otherwise, Bright is available. Whoever chooses first, I'm gonna go with them. Whichever name you say first, I'm gonna have them get the final kill. It can be Mitsuba, it can be Bright, it can be Suzukaze, it can be Gomez, it can be Eagle. Any preference? Who needs XP? Good question. 90, 90, 87, 89, 82. So I guess Gomez. The Reinforced Junior? Yeah, let's do it. Hang on, can I do this? Shit, I don't... Hang on. I think I can do it if I... Oh, no, maybe I can't do this. Oh, hang on, it's okay. It's okay-ish. Prospect. There you go. Fuck. Is it gonna be okay, though? It's not... Actually, it's gonna be okay, because we do this. Boost EXC of Gomez. Wait, that's not right. That's not what I should be doing. I meant to boost EXC of somebody who can give restore action. So... Wait, who needs it? Hang on. I'm fucking this up. 2... 0... 3. So we actually need to give it to them. I guess we can restore action. No, here's what we're doing. Boost. Then damn it. Boost it again. Come on, you can do it, right? Yeah. Boost. There you go. I swear to God, we've got this. Hell yeah, 8-Bit Kitten. Rocking out. Here we go. Beam Ram. Can we cheer? Do we have anything that... Here we go. Oh, I guess they don't need it. Here we go, then. Some nameless punk, thank you for Ore Sanjoing there. And I do appreciate you giving me some hydration as well. Thank you. Another Gmer. Both the similarities and differences between G-Gen and a Super Robot Wars take some getting used to. Both games share the genre and subgenre, obviously, but there's also terrain ranks. They both use the same kind of base damage numbers for attacks. Both have spirits or equivalents of them, and mechs are battleships. And mechs and battleships are the main 2 unit types. For G-Gen's base damage values are static, the formations work differently, and there's 2 different types. There's multiple variations of the same spirit, and extra turns are something that everyone gets by default on kill by default. Yeah, it seemed like to me G-Gen is a sort of more fleshed out, a little bit more layered. Not to say that it's superior, but it feels like it has more bells and whistles than Super Robot Wars, although it does also just seem different. It doesn't necessarily seem more. But there's a lot of similarities. I'm pretty sure people are pre-ordering the Switch 2 Aquamarine.
Bring the reinforcement out. We have a ship battle on our hands. On our hands.
Let's go.
A little late, but it'll do. Ramming speed. The Riker maneuver.
Oh, 2 of the VODs in the playlist are out of order. Joshua, gosh, I do appreciate you letting me know. Let me quickly go deal with that right now. Because honestly, I will, unfortunately, probably forget from you telling me here. But let me see. 5 is below 6. Oh, really? Gosh, how did I mess that up? Sorry about that. Hang on. You're right, my goodness. I know there's also some that have had copyright strikes that I need to deal with, and I do apologize that I've not gotten around to that yet. No, don't play that. How do I edit this? Sorry. Don't move to top, just move up. Can I not do that? I guess I could... Hang on. Yeah, why does it move to top? That's not what I want. That's annoying. Hang on. I can fix this. Why isn't there just a move... maybe I'm missing it, but there doesn't seem to be a just move this one a little bit option. Da -da 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 -da. Here's what I'm going to do. Sorry, give me a minute while I deal with this. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you for pointing that out. It would have been something that I would have completely missed if you hadn't said something. And I know that somebody else might have told me already, but my brain is what it is. That should be fixed now. Would you ever consider streaming a Star Trek game? I mean, I'd consider it, but unfortunately, I have so many other games I'd like to play as well. But the only Star Trek game I've talked about and genuinely considered streaming is Star Trek: A Final Unity, which is an old point-and-click Star Trek that I really liked.
Retreat! This cannot end here!
There we go. Hey, Gomez is leveled the fuck up.
The enemy fleet has been eliminated. Looks like we win this one.
An excellent performance both on command and on the bridge.
I appreciate you saying so, Captain Bright. It feels like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
All that's left is to build experience. I have no doubt you'll soon be renowned as a captain without peer.
Would you be willing to train with me just a little longer, then?
Come again? What? No, I got shit to do.
I want to review what I've learned today and truly make it my own. That was quite the battle, even if it was simulated.
I'm not sure if requesting to continue is a sign of diligence or stubbornness.
More like student exuberance, maybe.
Understood, Commander. Shall we begin round 2, then?
Thank you very much, sir. I want to do a minimum of 5 rounds before wrapping up for the day.
Sure. We'll lend a hand for as long as we can. Commander Mitsuba, your youth and single-mindedness are formidable weapons indeed. You give the Kaiba Corp the strength it needs to fight. Stay strong!
One thing G-Gen does well, the secret objectives. Yeah, I did get a little notification where it was like, there's a secret in this mission, and you can just click on the thing and see what the secret is. And there was one mission where I think I pulled it off. I forget. I did the secret, and it was like a... I like that it's like, you can get 3 stars, and you can also get the secret star.
We've disconnected from the simulator, returning Drystragger to standard mode. Great work, everyone. Thank you again for agreeing to participate.
Captain, we owe our lives to you.
XO.
Everyone in the Kaiba Corp wants nothing more than to see you succeed. Oh, that's wonderful, Vampiro. I hope that they treat you well, and I hope that you're able to give them a good home. Most G-Gens, if I remember, it's actually more a what if than a here's more powerful foes, like in Eternal. Ah. We've all committed ourselves to supporting you and fighting by your side. As the representative of the crew, I wanted to let you know that.
Thank you for saying so, but even with so much support from the crew, I still lost sight of things. Of myself.
Oh, that's nice, Vampiro.
No longer. By fighting alongside you, I'll face my insecurities head-on. Apply directly to the XO. Do what you can, the best you can. One step at a time, slowly but surely, I'll keep moving forward. I am not alone on this path. And I have every faith that hope and victory are all that await us as it's at its end. At its end.
I hope they set up the simulation properly and they aren't firing the ship's gun at the nearby cities. Awkward! We got some EXC bonuses there. Ore Sanjo indeed, not craft. New AOS updates are available. I think I do need to update that actually, don't I? Thank you for the Ore Sanjo not craft welcome. Tales Saga, I would recommend playing the English patch of SD Gundam G Generation Overworld for the PSP. Oh. So is this mobile game I'm playing like part of an ongoing franchise from like before mobile phones? Or before games on mobile phones? That game was really fun. I'm curious. Oh boy, says Margin Zenki. It's pretty old. Hey, I like old things. I'm old. It's almost as long as Super Robot Wars. I don't mind that. I might not stream it. Let me see. There you go, little Methus. The V-dash. I'm gonna upgrade some things. I'm gonna give things upgrades. And then I'm going to probably go AFK for a little bit to get myself a cup of tea. Because it's important to keep yourself fueled. I also need to blow my nose, to be honest. Oh boy, it sure is an ongoing series. I see, I see. There's a long answer there, huh? I think SD Gundam G Generation started on the Super Nintendo. Really? That's really cool. No, Vampiro, you... Never. Never? Let me see. Okay, we've done all of the training room. The training room is resolved. Actually, what was the mission? There was a mission about this. No, it's not this. It's prerequisites. 150 missions. Here we go. Update hangar in the AOS update system by 4 levels. An engine room in the AOS system by 4 levels. So, hangar and engine room. The funny thing is that the main franchise is now known as SD Gundam G Generation, but that's because there were actually games from A Generation to F Generation, which I believe were in various genres, and then G Generation was the one that hit it big. Interesting. So the G is like, this is the different take on it, but the different take stuck. It's almost like the final in Final Fantasy meaning something when it first happened, but that meaning it just became standard. Interesting. Hangar. Okay, let's upgrade the weapon facilities. +1 to maximum upgrade weapon level. Maybe I'll hold out, actually. I mean, I guess I don't need to... Engine, here we go. Let's give some armor to the Dry Stragger. Oh, yes, assistance. The G Generation series is a follow-up series to 6 games released by Bandai for the Nintendo Super Famicom Sufami Turbo add-on. A Generation focused on the 1-year war, B Generation focused on the Grips conflict, and so forth up to F Generation, which covered the plot of G Gundam. Instead of making a G Generation game themed about Gundam Wing, Bandai optioned the title for its new series of games using the same gameplay. Interesting. Very interesting. That's cool. I didn't put any thought into the G. I just assumed it was Gundam. The Final Fantasy means nothing. They originally wanted Fighting Fantasy, but there was already something called that. Yes, I love Fighting Fantasy. My understanding, maybe I'm wrong, is that wasn't the creator of Final Fantasy writing it to be like, this is the last game that I'm working on like this, or the last game that I'm making for this, or something like that. I thought that it did mean something, but just not what people expect. They stuck with Jeep specifically because it's the Gundam's initial. That makes sense. That makes sense. More marketable. It makes perfect sense. Leogon, you think that's a myth? I mean, it makes sense, honestly. Margin Hercule, my understanding, Martin, is that it was going to be Square's last hurrah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, based on what we're saying, I feel like it's possible that, it was meant to imply this is the last, game we could be making, but a myth that they thought it would be Square's last project, if I remember, expecting it to be the company's swan song, but it ended up huge. I like the story. I like thinking that it's true. It's funny, and it's kind of uplifting, that they thought they were done, but they kept going, and they made it work, and it succeeded, and it became this massive franchise, but it's also, take it with a grain of salt, maybe. It is more fun that way. Alright, I'm gonna, like I said, AFK for a few minutes. I won't be long. I'm probably going to have to deal with the laundry as well, so I might be a little bit longer than usual, but I won't be too long. So, hold tight, and we will start Chapter 8, I suppose. Because that mission technically wasn't really part of any chapter. So I will be back momentarily. Look at me flying around the globe. Where am I going? I'm going to Australia, I think. I don't know where that is. Where are we looking? I don't know geography. Bye. Fighting Fantasy was the name of a series of choose-your-own-adventure novels by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingston. And I've actually streamed some of the Fighting Fantasy novels on my channel. I don't... Is it a board game as well? Because I know I popped back while AFK, but I heard people talking about Fighting Fantasy, and I loved those books. I used to collect Fighting Fantasy all the time. And I think I might have even pledged to a Kickstarter about a new Fighting Fantasy novel. Anyway, yeah, Fighting Fantasy, in my opinion, better than Final Fantasy. Used to read those books all the time. I'm not here, I'm AFK. Hey, thank you so much, Phantasm Piper, for the raid. I'm currently AFK, despite what you're hearing right now. But thank you so much. I hope you had a fun chatting stream. I'm going to be AFK for a few minutes, just dealing with some laundry and also making a cup of tea for myself. But I will be here playing some Super Robot Wars 30. Feel free to stick around if you have time to wait for me, or if not, feel free to pop off. But thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for Ore-sanjoing Straight Fox. I won't be long. I'm not going to be too long. Sorry, I had to deal with a laundry situation.
I've got to get in there!
And I'm back. I do apologize. Ugh. Vampiro, thank you for cashing in your star chips for an I've got to get in there. I do apologize. Had to pop away for a minute. In fact, I'm still off screen. Hang on. And I'm small. And I'm so small, and I'm so small. All right. We're back, though. We're back, baby. Goodness gracious. Great curry bowls of fire. Appreciate the Ore Sanjo Straight Fox, and thank you again, Vampiro, for an I've got to get in there, which I believe I missed. But I'm here now. Okay. There was something that I got from that mission. What did I get? Some sort of EXC? It was like EXC up or something? EXC bonus. Aha. What's up, Nate Gaming? Good, thank you for lurking. I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing okay. It's Super Robot Wars time. It's about that time for war to happen, and involves supers, robots. Let's see. Increases the EXC count on sortie. The higher the level, the greater the effect. Who would this be good for? I guess everybody, but, like, some of these guys don't really need it. Kiriko? I mean, I'm tempted to give it to Kiriko so that he can just, you know, start off doing his rampage, but I feel like he already starts off with a bunch of EXC. I guess I don't really... I guess I'll have to play and figure out who would be best suited to have that. Anyway. There we go. EXC boost is best used for hit-and-run characters. Kiriko is especially broken in this regard. You know what? My instincts were correct, I think. What have you got? What have you got? What news have you got, Straight Fox? On your Super Robot Wars 30, did you finish the game? Vampiro, in less than an hour, I'm going to the movies. Here is a hint of what? Activate... Oh!
You're going to execute Order 60. Sit down and watch the movie.
What did you not think it was possible? What did you not think was possible? I'm going to give it to Kiriko. And maybe I'll give him a little bit of extra. There you go. You managed to get some people on your side. Oh, very cool, very cool. I'm guessing you got to the part where you get a special unit. remember when they advertised Revenge of the Sith as the end of Star Wars. Sometimes I wish it was. But no, you don't, Retrospect Greg, because then Clone Wars. You wouldn't get that. You wouldn't get Clone Wars. Not that way. Okay, we have some interesting quests here. Going all the way down to the West Japan front, obviously, which is just a front mission. We have What Follows Myth, which is the yellow recommended quest, so I assume that would advance the plot, so we don't want to do that. The team goes after Zoltan, who has been abandoned by the Xeon government. Not Zoltan! I am playing blind, Straight Fox. I appreciate that. Stupendous Robot Symposium. This name alone caught my interest. Keita and Ernie excitedly engage in robot-related rapport. That sounds like an amazing mission. Super Deformed Danger. A digital threat encroaches on our young heroes. That sounds entertaining. All of these sound fun. Except for the myth one. Zoltan's a fun name, but that doesn't sound like a fun situation. For Shinka Leon's future, Hayato's crew comes up with a plan to settle things with Valdor for good. And challenging the future, to settle the score with the invaders, the two Ryomas head into combat. These all sound really interesting or fun. These all sound worth doing. The meaning of happiness. As a silent threat approaches Van, his nemesis, the Claw, asks for a little chat. Keita and Ernie gush about whatever units you use in that. I had a feeling. Dark Invitation. This Dark Invitation could have been an email. As the team ponders Nova's goals, the Otherworld forces put a murderous plan into motion. Murderous plan? I'm guessing they plan to murder. A Mother's Awakening. Put a stop to the plans of Nuber Farzog, the super AI criminal mastermind. I remember this guy. And Picaresque. With their plans now in motion, Giwaza and his allies openly turn against Poseidon. Okay, I don't know where to begin with half of these. These sound fun, these ones, the DLC ones, but at the same time, I don't know which one I want to start with. I kind of want to check out the Keita and Ernie excitedly engaging.
Go to Omicron Persei 8.
Moving to Omicron and beginning mission.
Picaresque, I think, will lead to a secret mission. Sorry, but Symposium and SD Danger are fun ones. Yeah, I kind of want to have some fun, I think. You finished the Gridman finale. It was fun listening to Baby Dan Dan. Oh, hell yeah. You talking about the SSSS Gridman, or... Arikios, hello! Good to have you here. Monkey! Let's go. SRS! At Omicron, so it could be an SOS, a stupendous Omicron symposium. Dry Straga Hango 1. Try to bring only one unit per series. That's a good calls, Tails. I'll have to keep an eye on that. You watched the 90s one as well, Straight Fox. Hell yeah.
Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Amuro. Mom said that it was great to have you. No, thank you for getting me this invitation. You can't exactly get tours of secret League militaire factories through official channels.
Elisa, what are you going to play after this game? Nothing really concrete, but I do want to check out the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection, so that will definitely be coming up at some point. Kuriboh, are you excited for Super Robot Wars? Why? Speaking of games I'd like to play later. It's got a Dynazenon... I don't know how to say it. I know people told me last time. People told me before how to say it. Dynazenon, sequel to Gridman, and we finally get to achieve the one thing all of Super Robot Wars has always wanted. We get to fight Godzilla. Yeah, no, I'm very hyped. Mostly because, you know, I still am not familiar with most of those shows, but I love the gimmick of Super Robot Wars, and it helps me to learn about those shows, and it gives me a sort of a unique introduction to them, which I'm looking forward to for all of those. No, you're totally fine, Lisa. You don't have to watch. Like, you are not obligated to attend my streams. Like, if you don't want to watch this, you don't have to be here, seriously. In fact, I encourage you, if you have no interest in Super Robot Wars, by all means, do not come to the stream, because it's probably going to be, like, just nothing for you. Mon Maniac, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there.
Yeah, and the Victory type follows in the footsteps of the Gundam legend that you created, Lieutenant Amuro. My mom and the others have been hoping to meet you in person for a while. A new Gundam legend. Was that what led to new technologies and groundbreaking new models like the V2?
Sounds like you're having a ball, Amuro.
That goes for you too, Koji. The development of innovative new machines has to be just as fascinating from a researcher's standpoint.
Welcome back, Mon. After a stupid soccer game in which a robot beat a geezer with a bionic suit. That sounds like a dangerous soccer game.
I suppose. It's definitely sparked my spirit, that's for sure.
Well, if anyone's really having a ball here, I guess it would be those two.
Did you see that, Ernie?
Oh, I did, Keita! A secret factory! The sounds of those words alone make my heart quiver!
And within it lies the menacing mechanisms of the League Militaire. My inner nerd blood is boiling! Honestly, most blood is inner, but my inner nerd blood is boiling!
You're going a little overboard, Kay. Even the League Militaire guys were kind of weirded out.
I don't know, it's so nice to see someone getting just as hyped up as Ernie over... Hang on. I don't know, it's so nice to see someone getting just as hyped up as Ernie gets over robots.
Those two love for robots knows no bounds. A fandom that crosses dimensional boundaries. You could call it a miracle, after a fashion.
Looking at it another way, they're basically emblematic of the patchwork nature of the Kyber Corp. But do I stop there, Keita? My blood boils every day, not just today. After all, I'm part of the Kyber Corp now.
Oh my god, I know, right? I can never get over the fact that I'm right here fighting alongside Majinga and Geta, my old idols.
And I can't get over the fact that I'm fighting alongside the righteous super robot army that only existed in my wildest fantasies before.
You get it, Ernie. You really get it. God, but I'm so lucky I met someone who understands this fire in my heart.
I feel just the same about you, Keita. It's a miracle that I'm tremendously grateful for.
Hey, I've got an idea. Let's do a review of the Kyber Corp robots together.
Sure, d'accord. We can talk the whole day away.
Thank you for the hydrate command, Arikios. Thank you.
The French accent needs watering. The H2O. Low.
First up, Majinga Zetto.
Featuring a sturdy body that earns it the nickname Castle of Iron and a diverse array of armaments.
Therein lies the embodiment of Majinga Zetto's history. Majinga Zetto got upgrades and new weapons over the course of its battles.
Fascinating. And now it's had the fruits of all the latest photon power research integrated as well, I take it.
No, I'm not French. Precisely. That's Majinga Zetto, the classic original and the latest and greatest. By the way, just to correct a general misconception out there, Majinga Zetto is actually very light compared to other robots. It's maneuverable in its own right, but more to the point, Chogokin New Zet is crazy durable. Which means it tends to get the role of taking enemy attacks, the tank role as it were.
Then there's the original LittleKuriboh, which has been around and active since Majinga Zetto's day. The 3 machine components combining into 3 different robot variants. The way they utilize each form on the fly for a different situation puts it closer to a transformer than a combiner, wouldn't you say?
You got a point. Air, land, sea. The way it adapts to every environment imaginable is really what makes it a multi-super robot.
And for their latest model, Shin Geta Dragon, it's possible to handle everything with a single form, right?
Sure, but 3 hearts combining as one remains an immutable concept across all Getas. Speaking of combiners, who could forget Combat V?
It takes the field in 5 separate machines, each with their own combat roles. And when the enemy feels big decisive battle weapons, they combine for a huge spike in power. Truly, it is a tactical super robot.
Combattler V is especially popular with kids too.
Because it was active more recently?
There's that, but the main thing is that it looks like a fucking shampoo bottle and a toy. But its combination mechanism is both simple and feasible by what most folks would call normal physics.
Popular with the kids.
Yeah. Hey, I identify with that.
Which means you can make it into a toy, and that toy sells like crazy.
Is a toy still on the market? Can I get one?
Absolutely! I'll call up the store I used to work at and hook you up. But speaking of popular with the kids, how about 3G's Brave Bots? Once the truth behind 3G's exile goes public, the toys that were released back then will be re-released with a bang!
The brave robots have transformation and combination gimmicks, plus they're based around familiar pilots, giving them a friendlier vibe, yes? Oui?
Yeah, and while it's partly meant to produce psychological effects with locals and civilians, they're essentially rescue machines, so they're built to work in residential areas, and they need designs to match their tasks.
Kita, I have a favor to ask.
Say no more, friend. I'll hook you up with the 3G BraveBot toy reissues and the newest Brave Police toys.
Merci beaucoup!
We did mention that, didn't we, Varshia?
That just about covers the biggest names for super robots in the Kaiba Corp.
Then it's off to Hangar 2! Oui. There they go. There's no keeping up with that boner.
Amuro.
I hear you. If they're going to Hangar 2, I should probably get over there.
Another G, what kind of lame future is this where they don't put physics-defying shit like black holes and magnetic fields strong enough to suck in everything metallic in a 10-block radius into a single point inside their robot toys just to make them more accurate? Shockingly, just shoddy craftsmanship.
Amuro and Koji seem like they're eating this up.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Oh, we keep going, okay. Dry Striker Hangar 2.
Here we are in Hangar 2, which means...
The petite to mid-sized robots, the so-called real robot category.
Real robot?
It's a colloquialism for robots with concepts closer to real weapons. Basically shorthand for military machines. They're distinguished by ranging from 5 to 20 meters in size because the focus for them is practical real-world operation. I talk about this like it's some of its fiction. It's weird.
Right, but everything on board here is real.
Though what's real for us is the product of fiction in the other world you're from, so wouldn't that make it fantasy to you, Ernie?
You know, you make a good point. Let's not dwell too much on that.
Hello, Frost BR, it's going okay. We're playing some Super Robot Wars 30 where Ernie and Keita are geeking out over the various robots in the main franchises of the game. Hope you're doing well.
Okay, then moving on. When discussing military robots, there's only one place to start.
Gundams, right?
Yeah, the advent of mobile suits forever altered the way humanity fought wars. Robot weapons did exist before, but they were one-off decisive battle weapons. Just having one was a tactical move or sometimes arguably just strategic.
They're not called super robots for nothing.
But when mobile suits came around a decade ago, they turned all wars into robots versus more robots. One masterpiece stood out in this period of transition, an epoch-making gem in mobile suit history, the Gundam. For the record, when I say the Gundam, I'm referring to the RX-782. RX-782?
I'm aware. Come on, man.
The Gundam has a distinctive difference from Zeon's Zaku series. Zaku. That difference is its existence was closer in nature to a super robot when you got down to brass tacks.
Screams geometrically. I watched that just to hear how they pronounced my last name. How did they do it?
So its existence was tactical in nature.
Some say that the Gundam's existence is what let the Earth Federation win the 1-year war, so you could also call it a strategic asset, sorry. A strategic asset. In addition to issues of position, that transitional period meant the Gundam got a lot of special weapons you don't see the other mobile suits using. Doing all this exposition with this voice is really difficult. In addition to its plethora of weaponry, it's loaded with super robot-esque gimmicks like the core block system and extra modules.
That's incredible in its own way. Truly, it's a real.
Here's one.
It's a real. Here's one. Or as you say, super robot.
Thank you, GTX Cafe, for the here's one strategic ass. Turn-based ass. It's my turn.
Truly, it's a real super robot.
Many mobile suits named Gundam were developed afterward, but the first Gundam's bloodline is still going strong. Acknowledge me, says the Gundam.
The Zeta Gundam is part of that, yes? The concept of expanding on strategic, tactical, and field options en masse via transformation truly marks it as a brand new Gundam.
Definitely. In fact, the MS development line, known as Project Zeta led to the creation of a big number of high-performance machines. But out of all the multi-purpose high-firepower MS that stem from the Zeta, the one that made the biggest impact has to be the new Gundam.
Stability by virtue of simplistic design and improved tracking and weapons via Psychomu. Wait, hang on, I think I said that wrong. Stability by virtue of simplistic design and improved tracking and weapons via Psychomu. It's another all-new Gundam, wouldn't you agree?
For sure, and that's why the existence of Gundams past this point becomes intertwined with Psycho Frame. But if we linger on that topic for too long, some scary EFF guys will probably come and take us away, so let's move on, shall we?
If you want a fresh perspective, how about we talk victory types? They are referred to as the Gundams for a new era.
No kidding! They've overturned the notion that Gundams are purely one-off machines.
In my opinion, overturning commonly accepted norms is precisely what Gundams do.
Dang, Ernie, you're insightful.
Oh, not at all. I couldn't hold a candle to you, Keita.
And while we're on the topic of Gundams, we can't leave out their pilots. Gundams and great pilots are a package deal. A huge part of what makes Gundams shine is their pilots.
Oui, absolument, absolutement. I see that every day in the Kyber Corp. Except when it's Kid, he doesn't join the fights ever.
The Gundam nurtures its pilot, and the pilot pushes the Gundam to greater heights. It's the stuff legends are made of.
Then for our next topic... Oh shit! Is it talking too much about robots alarm? Peter, Ernie, we're under attack.
Oh man, but I want to talk about more robots.
Gita, I think there's only one thing to do here.
Yeah, we take this conversation to the field.
Okay. Dry Stragger. Of course. Well, I guess that explains, that answers the question, Margin. The narrative Gundam Apex cannot operate even with the S thing. Yeah, the double Zeta is not included as far as I know, so I assume they just can't talk about it without paying money or something. I don't know. All right, we have... I guess we have one more to pick, so I'm going to pick Bright. Actually, I'm going to pick Bright. Wait. Okay. No, it's fine. And we're going to pick 10... You guys said pick 10 units from different properties. So, do any of these units not count? Because, like, if I pick someone and they don't comment on them, I'd rather not do that. I mean, I want to bring Combatler. Bring in the robots mentioned. Bring in the robots mentioned? I don't think they talk about DLC units. Straight Fox. People were saying that depending on which robots you bring into this fight, Keita and Ernie say something else. Like, say something different. So I want to bring one robot from... I don't want to bring more than one robot from the same property, and I also don't want to bring robots that they won't comment on. This is a DLC mission, yes. I'm going to go with some of the... I'm going to bring Amuro. So don't bring DLC units. So I assume people like SRX, Ghetto 1, Cybasta, it's a waste of time. That's my assumption. Kiriko's a DLC, right? I kind of want to bring Kid. Would there be any point in bringing Kid? If they don't comment on Koji, it's a sin. That's true, actually. Let me do this. This will make it easier to tell which ones we brought and which ones we haven't. I do indeed have Lantis. It's mostly base game protags mechs they talk about. Okay, in that case, Rune God. Rune God, I'm sorry. Alright, in that case, Amuro... let's bring... Wait. Is Elgaim DLC? How do I tell? Fire J Decker I'll bring. Shiro did inherit Majin Gazetto. Should I, No, it should bring Koji. Elgaim is base. Let's bring Elgaim then. Once I finally get it. The easy way to tell is the premium sound edition, ironically. Oh! Lelouch, he's part of the base game, right? They're gonna comment on him, surely. Should I bring Keita and where is he? Ernie. Should I bring them? I guess I should probably bring them, right? Where am I looking? Are they not auto-deployed? Well, Keita's right there. I just had to select him. Red 5, that's a good call. We have one more unit. Oh, God. Okay. Would it be worth bringing the Pro Tag, like Yu-Gi-Oh? Would Yu-Gi-Oh be able to get commented on? Get commented on! Where's Kid? Didn't I select Kid? I thought I did. Where is he? Did I imagine that? I could have sworn I added Kid to the group. Do they comment on Ray Earth or not? I'm not sure. Elisa, regardless of what game you play, what game you are playing, I still like to chat with you and the people who are watching you. You're kind of, well, you're very, that's okay. I mean, if you enjoy being on the streams, then that's, you know, that's your choice if you want to join. I just wanted you to know that you didn't have to be here if you didn't get anything out of the game. Maybe I imagined that Kid was there. Oh, there he is.
I've got to get in there!
We have got to get in there, and there's Ernie. Should I bring Ernie? I think they talk about themselves if you bring the Ikaruga and the Kakuseijin V2. I think I want to bring them then, because they're like a big... They're a big part of this mission, so... Mon Maniac, thank you for the... I've got to get in there! Van is also a potential one. Ah. Okay, now that I've arranged them... See who I would be willing to forsake. Maybe I'll forsake the Elgaim. And I'll bring in Van of Dan of Thursday. I'm sorry, I'm very slow today. I'm struggling to find people. Here they go. Okay. There we go. That's going to be who we're bringing. I hope there's no complaints about this list. Little slow Rebo. I am a little curry slow.
We gotta get in the mix.
Enemy units incoming.
Oh, the fucking questers.
It's the fucking questers.
If they're showing up here, I guess we're the target.
Have you guys ever heard the term moths drawn to the flame?
We shall raise you with the fires burning in our hearts. Nice one, Ernie.
You're more fired up than usual, huh, Nesty?
Certainement, you're all in for a treat. Our blood is boiling today.
Go on, guys. Show us your stuff.
What the heck are you talking about?
Sometimes their minds might as well be black boxes to the rest of us.
How about we just intercept the enemies? All units, commence attack.
I probably will make sure all the units get used, yeah.
Keita, Ernie, I expect the best from you two. Yeah, I want to hear your souls roaring.
Come on, Ernie. Let's rock.
Let us give voice to our burning passion.
We have Blue Quest. Alright. Well, first things first, we're gonna supporters. It could be worse, yeah, we could be facing them, Mon Maniac. Hang on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We grab everybody, I guess, since we do have 10 EXC. The conversation triggers when the unit they talk attacks. That's what I figured, yeah. Could one of these mechs defeat Zork? I think most mechs could defeat Zork. Just because Zork's advantage, the only advantage Zork has, is he's big. I know he defeated Exodia the Forbidden One, which should be impossible, but Exodia didn't have rocket-powered fist, so... Despite his detachable limbs. Alright, let's suspend save, just because. You've been listening to Steve Smith from American Dad dancing to Everybody Dance Now. Steve Smith has an amazing singing voice. I'm a big fan of the B12 song that they do. Girl, you need a shot of B12. You know you do.
You got B12 going through your system.
Better lose that boyfriend before I fist him. B12 make you feel all nice and alert.
Lay down in the bed and take off your shirt.
Hey, Pepper. Pepper has come up on my lap to encourage me to stop singing. All right, let's go, let's go.
And here it is, our flagship, our house, the ship that hushes even crying children, the Dry Stragger. Woo, yeah, the Dry Stragger, woo!
The all-purpose combat mothership built in secrecy to defend the Earth. Its very existence makes my temperature rise.
I'm B7 and I'm in love with B11. I'm B8, I got the penis of a man. Do you think the Cora from your show and Eric Cartman would get along well? I don't think Eric Cartman's capable of getting along with anybody.
Impact cannons 1 and 2, prepare to fire.
Roger, dual impact cannons 1 and 2, prepare to fire.
You're cutting me off as always, jeez. Oh, they take a punch, they take a hit, and they keep on kicking. They take a lick, and they keep on kick. Finger bang, bang, shooting! Sorry. Anytime someone puts the words bang, bang together, it used to set off the Cactus Jack fan in me, but now it sets off the Kamen Rider fan in me, and I have to finish it with bang, bang, shooting!
Bang, ba, bang, bang, ba, bang, 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 shooting you.
I want to give I want to restore action to Bright so that we can hear them talk about Bright. And they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming. Fed to the grooms, and they hit the game coming. Here we go.
I'm gonna kick some ass.
Did you get around to watching Braven? No, nothing yet, Vashio. Sorry.
All guns, aim carefully. Mega particle cannon ready, fire.
Sorry, Vashio, I haven't really gotten around to it. I'm still watching Mobile Suit Gundam and Majestic Prince, slowly. I'm not rushing like I did with Kamen Rider. The one downside of watching Kamen Rider so much and so quickly was that, would be a good idea to have a separate save so you can try the stage if you feel you're missing dialogues. Yeah, but I can also just YouTube what the dialogues are. Wait, they didn't say anything about Bright. They didn't say shit about Bright. Oh, that's rude. That guy punched children for you. Alright, so we're gonna start with Combattler V because he's my fave.
V, Combattler me.
I did invent YouTube videos.
Grand Dasher. Let's go.
We don't care about Bright. He sounds like me. Just what we've been waiting for. Combattler V, combine okay. Combine okay.
Is 57 meters tall and 550 tons. Let's see the giant stomp around.
It's true, you know, they're Jeemer, I'm sorry.
Grand Lightwave Flyer. Here I come. Doing my weird shit. Hope you like body horror, Combattler V style. Crash. Break on through to the other side.
Peppa Cat, he is a cat. Alright, we got Combattler V done. Let's go with Lelouch. Are they going to say anything about Lelouch? Hey, 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 hey. Combattler V.
KMFs, truly their modern versions of knights and their steeds.
But watch out! If you get on their bad side, they're nightmare frames that engulf you in nightmare flames! The flames of disaster!
We must eliminate the enemy as quickly as possible. Eliezer, what OG fusion monster of the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! is your favorite? You know, like Gaia the Dragon Champion, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and so on. Mine is the epic with Yu-Gi-Oh! Voice, Black Skull Dragon!
He did it! He did it! He did it!
Sorry, we've been waiting so long for Lelouch to go Zero Baby! Black Skull Dragon's cool. I have to admit, I am a big fan of Gaia the Dragon Champion, though. I think it's hard to beat Gaia the Dragon Champion just because it's sick. It's just cool. Zero Baby! Alright, maybe we'll have a listen to what they say about Dan of Thursday now. He's very cool, Eliezer.
Armors look retro, but with a distinctive sense of presence. They are quite mysterious.
Speaking of mysterious, that definitely describes their technological origins. They're one of the oldest robot series around.
That's amazing, GTX. Fine, I guess I'll do this. On the moon. I'll hack you to bits on the moon. I guess we're not on the moon, are we? We're on Omicron. Oh, Teal Tonic, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Van's kind of underleveled compared to everybody else. That mech came from the moon.
Tell me!
I'm telling you about it. Thank you, Mon Maniac, for the tell me. Ha 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 ha.
Mobile suits are so great for pure variety.
Oh, thank you, Teal Tonic. Good to see you in the chat.
Truly, this is the star of the battlefield. By the way, I can recite the name of every Gundam in existence by heart. I'm not gonna.
I see an opening.
Oh, I remember the meme.
Pin funnels.
We love the fin funnels. Surround him with little things and shoot him with the things. That wizard came from the moon.
Aha!
Eliezer, I am sorry, but what was the joke about the Masked Brothers and On the Moon? Oh, yeah, that is referencing a couple of characters called the Moonanites from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, known as Ignignokt and and they are basically just assholes. Their character is they're basically just like, they're assholes, they're jerks that live on the moon and think they're superior, but just really, they have nothing going for them. But, you know, they love dunking on people, and they like shooting very slow lasers. The quad laser. No one can defeat the quad laser.
It is over now.
The bullet is enormous, there is no escaping.
Jumping is useless.
Let's boost dash. Is the HEP cannon going to be enough? It might not be. It might not be. Now, I might... I have 12 mechs, there are 10 units. No, I don't want to overkill anybody. There we go.
The Ashembi, a model that syncs with its pilot's will. Truly a next-generation weapon.
And truly the epitome of the idea of man and machine as one. I wish I could be one with my Ikaruga.
AIs used for evil get shut
down.
Drive the enemy back. He's gonna be a hero, guys. Blam! And then a fucking chainsaw. Heroic chainsaw. What show is this BG from? This is the Majestic Prince opening as far as I know. Wait, you say the BG. Wait, you mean the background? Or do you mean the BGM? Because the BGM is the Majestic Prince theme. My custom made. Alright, let's bring out Gridman. Baby Dan Dan.
Is not technically a robot, but still, nothing beats a hero.
Oh man, every guy wants to be called a hero once in his life.
Okay.
This one's gonna need some serious firepower. Okay, I'll chip in. Let's rock. Access code, Buster Boar. Great man, let's combine.
Right. Oh, hell yeah, Margie. I like that.
Buster Gridman, burn it with my infinite firepower.
Let's go, Boar.
Win, Buster.
Grito Beam!
Whoops. Alright, time for Koji. It's time for the man. That wasn't infinite. It ended. Yeah, what the hell, Vampiro? Rip off. Can we get over there?
Boost dash. Let's use the final Kaiser blade for funsies. Ah, that black, lustrous armor reminds me of a black-luster soldier, but nobody must speak. We've got to get in there.
Shiny Dan, thank you for the I've got to get in there.
That black, lustrous armor. Majingas are as dashing as they are gorgeous.
For sure, we'll all fight together with you, with justice and love and friendship. And friendship.
No human brain will lose out to an AI. Give me the power to cut through anything. I want to cut things. Here I go, bitch. I got the Brooklyn Rage sword. Pull a sword out of my titties. Yeah, final Kaiser blade.
Blade. Oh.
Let's go, Kaiser. Yeah. Brooklyn Rage. Oh, man, yeah. That's some Brooklyn Rage right there. Brooklyn Blade.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Maniac, thank you for the Brooklyn Rage there. We got anger from New York.
All right, we've got 7 units to take out. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, we have 12 mechs, but some of them aren't. Yeah, I guess we can get them operational. It's all good. Let's go with Fire J Decker.
Brooklyn Rage, Brooklyn Rage. Yeah. This sight of braves fighting with their all never fails to look noble and gallant.
If braves fight with, bravery, we should fight with our love of robots. Get it?
I don't need to hold back against a heartless robot like you. Hiya, sword! It's sword day, bitch! Rolling thunder! Rob Van Dam! RVD! RVD! Go!
Nice. Kiblamo.
I have the power! And you have the right to remain silent.
He just tosses the sword. Do a frog splash, Decker. The 5-star frog splash, please, Decker. That was a waste of resources. How are they going to get it back? I think that it's a magic sword, but I could be wrong. I'm going to assume it's magical properties.
Synapse attack.
Let's go.
Oh, he didn't get commentary. We wasted it. Oh, no, we wasted it.
Break synthesize.
We wasted unit slots.
G set. Double synapse attack. Haha. Super robots. I'm a nerd.
There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba. It's magic through science if you catch my drift. I do catch your drift. I'm only able to catch it through the power of magic. Science magic. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. I'm sad that they don't comment on their own units. I really am. I think that's a waste. Ra 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 ra. Guess he comments on either Gao, Gaiga, or other unit. I cannot comment because spoilers. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay,
This sodded cannon.
nothing. Wait, hang on. Hey, we didn't waste too much.
Here's a fusion of elegance and ruggedness. The Silhouette Knights of the Order of the Silver Phoenix are just too cool.
I'm honored by your compliment, Keita. Hearing that from you is the best payoff I could ask for after putting my heart into them. Some sweaty guy saying that I'm cool makes up for everything else. I didn't realize AI technology was so advanced. Let me show you what Ikaruga can really do. Output to max and... Hi!
Can you please tell us the story of the joke of Slifer, the executive producer? Also, it's a shame that Obelisk the Tormentor did not get a name pun, but here is mine, Obelisk the Blue Buff Daddy. Not bad. Slifer, the executive producer, is just because the original character name, the original name for the god is Osiris the Sky Dragon, but they changed it. They just named it after one of the producers. Was it Dan Slifer? I forget. Roger Slifer? Was it Roger Slifer, I think, right? Apologies, I should remember. It's been a long time since I thought about it. Okay, so we need to give people their stuff back. Hang on. Roger Slifer, there you go. Yeah, yeah. It's a specific reference, understandable if you don't get it. Why did I do that? It doesn't matter. We are now going to... You know what? Hang on. It does matter because I want to... I don't know why I'm doing this. I have the spirit. I have the spirit in me. Speedstar, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there.
Never let Yami forget that I beat him. You beat me in a duel? I think I say thee nay. I think not. I would remember that. And I don't remember a lot of things, but that is one of the things that I would.
Oh, you thought it was from the same school of joke as Mega Ultra Chicken. Admittedly, Mega Ultra Chicken was something that I actually put to a fan vote. That wasn't my choice. I don't dislike it. Having said that, it isn't. I kind of actually was wanting to veer away from something like that, but I asked the fandom because I couldn't think of a funny name for them. And I called Obelisk the Tormentor so that I could have him go Torment. But the Mega Ultra Chicken was voted on by fans, so was it hard to come with a joke title for Obelisk? No, it was more me wanting to tie it into the joke about Joey and Tristan tormenting Yugi from the first few episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. But obviously, I do think it's kind of a missed opportunity in hindsight. He could have had a much funnier name. You're not wrong. What am I doing? Yu-Gi-Oh! Was on Adult Swim? No, but some of the jokes that I made in the Abridged series are. Alright, who shall we give this to? Who needs more levels? I guess Koji, jeez. Hey, Koji, lagging behind, what's the deal, man? What's the deal, man? I know all the Pattern's combat AIs operate by combat, yeah. Rest! Tornado! Coming from my face. Tornado in space from my face. Yeah, Joey Wheeler, also known as Koji Kabuto. Yeah, it's me, baby. Use Fire Blaster to do a magic trick. Oh, man, we can do magic? We're gonna do magic. Koji is just mad they can't beat Ikki and Metabee in a row battle. I don't know what that is. Who's Ikki and Metabee? I'm very new to Gundam. Well, not Gundam. I'm very new to Mecha. I'm very new to Mecha, and I'm very new to Majinga. What are we doing? Fire Blaster? Fire Blaster. Here we go. Metabots. Oh, okay. The Magic of Justice will take you down. I know it's Magi. Fire boobies! Where's the magic trick? Was that the magic trick? Oh, right. Whoa. Was that... Oh, I see. It's intact again. I see. Okay, yes. The animation is inconsistent. I understand now. I thought he was gonna, like, put on a top hat and, like, we could pull a rabbit out of it. Team Rabbits. It's Koji. Koji man. Koji man. Koji guy. It's Koji in his thing. And he's flying around. Kuriboh Lord 01, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there. I guess we're not getting much EXP from these guys, huh? But that's okay, we don't need to. Happy Friday, Kuriboh Lord. Welcome, Your Majesty. Welcome, your Master. I know all the patterns combat operates. AIs operate by. Take this, photon power beam! Koji Man is my favorite Death Stranding character. Majinga Zeto Stranding. Hey, you get the medals 1, 2, and 3. Right goes on. Get it goes coming up, Koji.
Oh man, is it over already?
No, we're just underwhelmed. Look, a little motivation is fine and all, but...
I summon Obelisk. Why does he have a 6-pack on his shoulders?
Oh no, I see. Are you wanting to be confused, or are you wanting me to... I'll do both.
I summon Obelisk. Why does he have a 6-pack on his shoulders?
And then...
I summon Obelisk. Why does he have a 6-pack on his shoulders?
Something tells me they're missing the forest for the giant robot trees. Kata, Ernie, I'm so glad I was here for that.
Yeah, I could really feel the love you guys have for the Cybercorp robots.
I was amazed. Robot fandom goes deep, huh?
It was educational as well. And then I said, my zero beam. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me do that.
Thank you for listening to our talk, guys. But we've only scratched the surface. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe.
If you guys enjoyed that, how about we return to the ship and go into the real nitty-gritty stuff?
He's gonna hit the gritty? Maybe I could sit in on that. It makes a change from looking at Ernie and saying, maybe I could sit on that. Are you sure, Addie? They really could be at this for hours. But if Ernie likes something, I want to like it too. All right then, Addie. I'll go with you then.
Oh, cheers, Wee Piccolo. You picking up on small gems of yours, which nobody tends to talk about when it comes to jokes or punchlines that were pretty funny. I do, and thank you, Jewelry Jelly, for the Ore Sanjo. I do enjoy throwing as many things at the wall as possible with my with comedy when I write it. I am a firm believer that if you throw, and I know that this isn't true for everybody, but I believe that if you throw as many jokes as possible at the viewer, one of them is going to land, and it's possible they all will, and they'll have a great time, but as long as you just keep trying to make them laugh, eventually one of those things will land, and I feel like that has paid off for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged stuff. I think that in the YouTube videos it's definitely helped people, because I feel like chances are if you don't even know Yu-Gi-Oh! The jokes that are being thrown your way don't require you to know that much about Yu-Gi-Oh! Most of the time. I feel like if I limited the number of jokes, I would probably be mostly making jokes about Yu-Gi-Oh! That would require you to know about Yu-Gi-Oh! But because I'm just joke, which isn't ideal for everybody, I have a chance to just make it, you know, hey, come watch this if you like jokes.
All right then, Addie. I'll go with you then. Really? Thanks, Hinoki. There's something nice about seeing Kay so animated about something. It's usually just my hoo-has.
Pepper, what you doing down there? Dry Stragger Briefing Room. Jewelry Jelly, is it about Sakura Wars 2's fan translation coming out? Oh, is that a thing? I think somebody was talking about that earlier and I missed it. Oh, it is? Oh, that's cool. Speedstar, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. That's cool. I'm excited regardless. I'm excited regardless which one of you told me. You guys all told me.
I came to check up on you guys, and what do I find? You're all slumped over.
Speedstar, yeah, let me permit you to link real quick. Hang on. There you go. You got 60 seconds. Appreciate you linking.
Yeah, one guess why. There's just no keeping up with Kata and Ernie. It was fun listening to them at first, but now I'm just groggy.
Eliezer, I don't really think I can recall a specific thing that made me do that. If I had to hazard a guess as to why they did that, it was because I think I had seen Timon and Pumbaa singing Stand By Me, and I was like, they're kind of the American Bakura of the movie. Even though they're not. They're not villains. But to me, they're kind of American Bakura coded. Anyway.
It was fun listening to them at first, but now I'm just groggy. At first, have you guys been talking about robots ever since we returned to the ship?
Yeah, I've got no idea how many hours it's been. The war is already lost.
But they just wouldn't stop talking, and it would have been rude to walk out on them. The next thing we knew, we were just stuck here with our energy completely drained. What happened to Addie? She and Hinoki nodded off like 10 minutes in. They look so serene. They must be having nice dreams. But seriously, is Ernie still going? Is he ever going to stop?
I love Lion King 1.5. Digatana, dig katana. Omni Watson, thank you for already sanjoing.
Well, there are two very specific individuals you can blame for it.
Fascinating. That's another valid interpretation, isn't it?
Yeah, the Gundam Legend is a double-edged sword as far as the Earth Federation's concerned. After all, the AUG, the Anti-Earth Union group, stole the Mark II from them and used the Zeta against them. And that's just one example of Gundams being used as symbols of rebellion.
So, is the people using Gundams turned against the Earth Federation?
Those people could potentially win the support of the masses, yeah.
I'm impressed, Lieutenant Amuro. You really are a pro among pros when it comes to Gundams.
I would hope so. They've dominated a large portion of my life.
I was interested in your tactical discussions of Majingas, Gator.
Oh, I'd much rather hear insights about that straight from the horse's mouth, sir.
Oh man, I'm barely older than you are. You don't have to call me sir.
What's up, Omni Watson?
I wouldn't dream of doing any less for the Koji Kabuto, the genius himself. Go on, sir. Let's hear your views about Majinga tactics.
So back when I was younger, I believed firmly in offense over defense. I think that led to a massive misconception that Majinga never dodges. But things are different now. I like to think I have a better head for the right tactics for different situations.
You've grown, huh, Koji?
Not just me. Majinga has too.
Weed Piccolo. Figure to mention one thing which made me laugh. Yugi trying to swipe the card through the door and him ignoring everyone's suggestions to turn the card around. For Kaiba to simply mock him and tell him to believe in the heart of the cards. I don't know what got me about that entire scenario. Probably Kaiba's contribution to it at Yugi's expense. No, yeah, I thought I vaguely recall, because I don't have a perfect memory of all these jokes. But the idea of Kaiba just interrupting, being like,
"Hey, try believing in the heart of the cards."
It's funny because he's using a card.
Try believing in it, Yugi. Have you believed enough yet? Is it not working?
It's quite eye-opening to hear insights from you both, considering you're also an engineer and researcher.
Listen up and listen good, Ernie. This is for your Ikaruga.
Right, my Ikaruga and I will go down in legend ourselves someday. The line got away from me.
Have Amuro and Koji been keeping up this whole time?
From what I can tell, they're just as pumped up.
And because of that, the rest of us are left marching to our deaths with no goal in sight.
But surely they've got to be wrapping up, right? Right?
I think that's a good stopping point for this discussion.
Ernie is a guy, yes.
No objections here.
Well, that covers our review of each robot's basic functions. Next, we can delve into their tactical elements.
Just what I've been waiting for. I got some hard data on that topic that I'd love to share with you guys.
I'd love to see it.
They're starting in on round 2 now?
Someone save me. I can't take any more.
Stick around, everybody. We're getting to the fun part now.
Yeah, Ernie's right. The huge variety of robots in the Kaiba Corp makes it a miraculous team.
So let's share those miracles together.
Sorry, I'm out. You guys can share the rest on your own.
Eliezer, what is this image you linked? Oh yeah, I've seen this, yeah. We got Koji. He's the Mission Ace, and we got the Mecha Geek Spirit. And we got a second attack, which is handy. Beauty and the Beast is not my favorite Disney movie, but I do appreciate it just for its significance in film, you know. It's the reason why we have a Best Animated Picture category in Oscars. Not that I like that they're separated like that, because I think they deserve to be nominated for Best Picture as well. But it's, you know, a significant impact. Beyond that, even. Okay, we have upgrades. That's sad. You want to upgrade. There you go. The Zen Dog is now actually capable of contributing. Didarian getting plus 200 attack power to all weapons. And that's, I think, everybody that has anything. So let's start working on weapon upgrades now. Actually, no, it would probably be better to focus on getting people up to 100. I think. So let's see what we can do there. Camille. Who do I use often? I guess Dabba. Start working on Dabba. Skill program, let's see. We got plenty of PP, and we've got a few things to give out. So what did we want to do? We wanted to give people support attack, didn't we? We have second attack. Pet scale is 30 or more above an enemy after their counterattack follows up as if using support attack. Second attack weapons have no post-movement restrictions. It's tempting to give this out. Well, I have to. I've got it for free, you know. Elisa, speaking of Kaiba, I've always thought Kaiba looked like Kira from Death Note. No, yeah, I've definitely seen that comparison. I mean, there are definitely comparisons to be drawn. I feel like Kira, Light Yagami, looks like... I don't know. Because I don't think Kaiba's evil. I do think Light Yagami's evil. So I think Light Yagami looks like Kaiba if you turned the evil up a little bit, you know? Night, Shiny Dan. Good to see you. Who should we give second attack to? I mean, it's tempting just to give it to Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't use him enough, so... I mean, why not, right? Give it to Shingeta. Yeah, similar to a Bakura Evil. If you took sort of... if you added more of that to Kaiba, he could start resembling Light Yagami. There's a theory that the more evil something gets, the more beautiful it becomes. And I'm not saying that Light Yagami is more beautiful than Seto Kaiba, but his character design is a little more appealing. It's a good call, Leogon. All right, let me see. We want to work on support attack, don't we? So let's see. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay, I didn't give it to him yet, so it's fine. Ore Sanjo indeed. Thank you so much, Sparkboy, for arriving. Welcome. Alright, now a lot of people have support attack in comparison. Oh, shit, I just saw that support attack is its own category, and I've not been paying any attention. Welcome home, Sparkboy. I just noticed this support attack situation. Okay. That's handy. I'm sorry, everybody. Hello, Pepper. Are you coming back up? Come on, then. You're trying to get my attention, huh? Is it almost time for you to eat? I know, I know. Alright, let's get into another mission, though. We're on a mission! You did not miss the ending K16. We're not quite done yet. Let's see. Let's sell some cake while we're here. Haze cake. Cakey. And of course, Yona. Let's try and do a space mission. I don't know if I can figure out which ones are in space or not. Pepper says, Daddy, your next mission should be feed me. Yeah. That's not your voice, Pepper. You got a very, very light voice, don't you? You go, okay. Alright. Does it say Earth, Earth sphere, solar system? Here we go. This'll tell us. Here we go. Challenging the future. To settle the score with the invaders, the two Ryomas head into combat. Maybe I'll do this one because it's in space. And we can actually have Yona. Hey, Juju Voodoo! So I'm quite hyped about doing something in space with Yona, and also the Getters are involved, and I like those guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. I'm making my choice. The Marduk Sector.
Moving to Marduk Sector and beginning mission. Sector. Sector.
I'm thinking of Getter, so I'm looking at Sector and thinking Sector for some reason. Dry Straga Mess Hall.
Yeah, we're eating.
So we're here in the Jupiter sphere to investigate the recent increase in invader activity, and yet...
Juju Voodoo, feeling all right today. I hope you're doing okay. I'm feeling pretty mellow myself. Speaking of Death Note, mellow.
The ones who should really be concerned about everything don't seem to care very much.
Forgive me, I'm phlegmy. Ugh.
Ryoma! Whoa, what's gotten into you, Azuru? You're asking me? I called you multiple times. You look lost in thought. Is something bothering you?
No, not really. So what's up? Need me for something?
Right. Can I touch you a little bit? Like your cheeks, your arms and stuff?
What?
It's just that the whole materialize from a virtual world
Or word. They materialize from a virtual word.
thing is still hard to believe, you know.
For an aspiring manga artist, you're kinda lacking in imagination there, Izuru.
He's right. Ryoma's here in front of us. Isn't that all that matters? Making a distinction between real and virtual worlds is meaningless, I think.
Of course you'd say that. Aren't all words virtual? Yeah, I guess so. Unless you make a physical version of it. Then it's real.
You're right. I'm sorry, Ryoma.
It's, fine. To be honest, it's not easy to tell a virtual world and the real world apart. So I'd like to confirm this is the real world for myself. Mind if I touch you a little bit?
Heck nah, pervo.
That logic isn't going to cut it in any world.
I'm just kidding. The food here is enough to convince me.
Ryoma, I've been meaning to ask, why are you wearing a school uniform? That's gonna put people off watching your show on Netflix.
I could ask you the same, Shinjiro.
Oh, well, my uniform is appealing on Netflix. Me, well, that's because,
He said it's because that way he doesn't have to pick what to wear.
Yuda, you said you'd keep quiet.
It's fine. We all know you look your best in the Ultraman suit anyway.
That's enough about me. I was asking about Ryoma.
Well... Oh, I know. You're wearing it so you won't forget the good times at school.
I did not hear about that, Rock Rulin. What happened? Are they just making one? I could have sworn they already did, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. Pepper.
If anything, it's the other way around.
Huh?
I was the kind of student you wouldn't realize was there. It didn't make a difference whether I was present or not.
Eliezer, is your cat Pepper a reference to Tony Stark's wife? Oh, no. He's a great cat. So Pepper. He's kind of salty.
You didn't like standing out.
There was also that, but the main thing was I just couldn't see any meaning in life. Ryoma. Then, everything changed when I met Geta. I went through hell and back. It's thanks to those experiences that I can look into a mirror and tell myself, I am Ryoma Nagare. I don't think I would have been able to enter the real world otherwise. So what does that have to do with a school uniform? Can't you guess it, Sumi? Ryoma wants to overwrite his sad school memories with new ones.
Oh, so that's why.
It's the perfect time, I say. There's so many people his age here in the Kaiba Corp. I bet he was just basking in this peaceful school-like mood I bet he was just basking in this peaceful school-like mood earlier. Shut the hell up, Benkei. Don't put words in my mouth.
Calm down, Ryoma.
If that's all it takes to upset you, in 10 years' time you'll be a violent man, just like our Ryoma. It's like looking into your future, huh?
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you.
Keep stuffing your face like that, and you're gonna look like our own Benkei in about 10 years. Not like him.
It's nice to see that Ryoma and Benkei are fitting in. I wasn't sure they'd be able to at first. What about you, Hayato? Are you enjoying your time here?
I am. The history of your world is intriguing, and I was able to meet some interesting individuals. Why, thank you. Personally, I welcome the opportunity to have a visitor from a parallel world judge my deeds with an impartial eye. Changing the world. While your purpose and your methods are different than mine, I find your tale fascinating, Lelouch.
Yep. Proto Saber, thank you for already Sanjoing Proto Saber. He sure is a Hayato.
That's what it's like when the same person exists in multiple parallel worlds. Though in this case, that's probably more by design than by any natural fluke.
Sorry, I gotta check my messages here. All right.
Though in this case, that's probably more by design than by any natural fluke.
Hey, you hear Pipsqueak?
Do you mean me?
You see any other mini-me's around here?
Don't call me Pipsqueak. I have a perfectly good name, and it's Ryoma Nagare.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Feels weird calling you with my own name.
Whatever. Did you need me for something?
Not just you. I also need your Hayato and Benkei.
Is it more training? Hold that thought, I'm still eating.
Besides, that training of yours is pointless. I have no need for your antiquated notions of the power of the mind.
Believe me, I've had enough of your dull head and his bottomless pit of a stomach. Prepare to deploy. We're taking the lead this time.
Got it. If there's one thing our two Ryomas have in common, it's how their eyes light up whenever it's time to deploy.
I heard there's a whole bunch of invaders in this sector, so many that they're calling it the Invader Main Force.
Eliezer, it's a shame that Taya did not get to play as much card games. Same with Tristan. I think the show, I could think they could show off their theme decks. You know, Yugi is about magic and trickery, Joe is about warriors and strength, Kaiba Dragon, Pegasus Tunes, Marpies, My Harpies, Taya Friendship. Yeah, she has the Shining Friendship card. And, you know, she got to play against, like, Crump and some other, you know, there were a couple of other situations, I think. I don't remember. But, you know, I personally think that, yeah, they could have definitely been featured more.
Wait, for real? Isn't this too dangerous for just a couple of robots?
It'll be fine. I don't plan on dying out there.
Wow. No.
Sorry.
Ugh. Wow. Now that is a hero quote if I ever heard one.
A hero, huh? Off we go with the Geta teams.
Pepper Kitty. We got the Pep Kit. Pep Cat.
All right. Oh, it's just us, huh?
I don't see any invaders on any of our instruments.
They're bound to show up if we wait here. Are you trying to scare us, old Benkei?
Not at all. They'll show up if we're here, kid.
Say what?
Invaders are drawn to get a raise. In other words, we're the perfect bait to lure them out. They probably started moving again when you first showed up in this world.
Are you saying it's our fault the invaders are attacking?
No, not just you. It's all of us. Because we were all chosen by the Get a Raise.
We were chosen? You could say this is all because the Get a Raise guided us here. The three of us and the three of you.
Is this our fate then?
Are you willing to surrender yourself to such a trite concept?
What do you mean?
I never chalk up my life to fate.
Everything that happens to me is a result of my own choices. I'm not inside this LittleKuriboh because I was chosen by the Geta Rays. I'm here because I wanted to uncover their true nature. The true nature of Geta Rays. And also because there's a couple of morons in here who'd get themselves killed without me.
Hayato, you son of a...
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
You really are the Hayato Jin of this parallel world. You're ahead of me in more ways than I care to admit. How about you try to catch up then? I'd rather not. But thanks to you, I know what lies ahead of me. Because I feel the same way. I'm not here because I was chosen by the Geta Rays. I'm here because I chose to be here. Good. Then I don't have anything more to tell you. And I can't proceed with it. There we go.
I suppose I'll add one last thing. You've earned my approval. You are definitely a Hayato. What about me, old Benkei? I'll be straight. You're not good enough. Oh. You're not very smart. Your skills are lacking. The only thing you excel at is eating. I can't even argue. And yet, there's no Geta team without you. Ryoma and Hayato over there wouldn't be half the men they are without you to support them. Of course, it's the same over here. Benkei, keep doing what you've been doing. As long as you always give it your best, you're gonna be fine. Thank you, sir. I won't forget what you said.
Hey, Juju Voodoo, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
What a bunch of suck-ups.
What a bunch of suck-ups. I do appreciate that, man.
You aren't half bad as a teacher, Benkei.
I wouldn't be half the man I am without you, huh?
Sorry, the truth just slipped out. I can't lie to the kids.
Don't you laugh, pipsqueak.
Please quit venting your anger on me. And while we're at it, please stop calling me Pipsqueak. This is the last time I'll asking nicely. This time is be the last of I'll asking. What was your idea? Otaka had a 101's idea to make Penguin Guy possess Taya. Eliezer, I think it was my idea because Taka was very gung-ho, very excited about playing that character of Crump, and I was just like, no, it would be a shame to just have him be there for one little moment. He should come back a couple of times, and so he possessed Taya for a bit. It was just for a little bit, until he wore out his welcome. Oh, you're fine, Eliezer. You don't have to apologize.
That's so. You're gonna force me to comply next?
I know you can tell. We're not just some random pile of kids. The three of us, as well as our Geta, are the synthesis of hundreds of millions of virtual worlds programmed by our creators.
So you're saying you're veterans with more combat experience than we'd ever have in our lifetime? You know what? Fair enough, that's true as it goes.
Huh?
It's true that if we were to fight square on, we'd be more than evenly matched. And I bet your Geta hasn't even unlocked its full potential. Even so, in the end, we'd still beat you.
How do you figure?
I'd love to tell you, but we gotta take care of business first.
Starfish.
Here they come. It's the invaders.
They finally took the bait. As usual, they're driven by instinct.
It's time to fight. Are you ready?
I'm always ready. Ready for combat the second the enemy shows up.
Say what you will, but those two are more alike than they'd ever admit.
Come on, let's deal with the appetizer and let him serve the main dish.
You want to fight? Well, you got it.
We got Orange Quest. I assume the Dry Stragger will show up at some point. But because it is Shin Geta Dragon and Geta 1, we're not going to have any trouble with this. We're not going to have any trouble with this. It's going to be fine. I don't even think we necessarily... Oh!
I'm going green!
I don't think we necessarily have to use Geta 1 either, but... He's got all that EXC, baby. I know that we've already used Zeal, but let's cover our bases, you know? Let's go, I think. To start, let's just... And I'm going to turn off the attack animations because we know how this goes. We know how this goes. There's no point. I should turn the animations off.
It looks like their Ryoma is still brooding over what our Ryoma said.
Let him be. He'll sort it out.
Meanwhile, we're like the mature adults we are and do our job. What are you waiting for, invaders? Or get us ready to go!
Yes, mature adults, to be sure. You haven't changed in 10 years. Skip. I meant to turn the animations off, but I forgot. Yep, yep, yep. And let me see. Can I? Oh, I can't. Okay. I thought I could transform or something. I guess I can't. Do we need to use anything beyond Tomahawk Boomerang? I'm guessing not. Animation off. In my headcanon, Tristan died and reincarnated as you say. It's plausible. Tristan did ride a motorcycle. In multiple episodes, he has ridden a motorcycle. There is evidence to suggest this might be the case. Boomerang. Nice. In fact, no, you can just stay there. Retrospect. Oh, hang on. Hey, the Dry Stragger. Retrospect, Greg, the thing about 4Kids voice actors is that they all sound similar and you start to notice that after a while. When you say they sound similar, you mean they are recognizable. You're not saying that they all sound like the same kind of voice. Because, you know, Dan Green doesn't sound like Wayne Grayson, etc. I assume what you're saying is they use their regular voices and you notice them. Which, in my opinion, does not make them, like, I don't think that's a unique trait of 4Kids actors. You just notice them because they have very recognizable voices. I don't think that says anything about, Pepper, don't do that. Bloody hell. You can't sink your claws into me like that, buddy. Oh, dear. PJ Blackhawk, thank you for Ore Sanjoing there. Are you okay, Pepper?
I've gotta get in there!
You're fine. We've got to get in there. That's what Pepper was saying with his claws. Thank you so much for the I've got to get in there, EJ Blackhawk. We have got to get in there. Let's figure out. We have 12 units. Hello, Pepper. I think Dan Green has more than just that. I don't think that's fair. All right. I mean, there's no... I don't know why we need to worry about this because it's Geta, so everybody's going to be taking care of business. Wait, I'm on level. That's what's going on. You know what? I'm just going to bring a bunch of the OGs and Asahi. Why not? All of them are OGs today. Where's the Cybaster? Did I miss it? There it is. That's right, Dan Green did come back to voice Trudge. He voiced him in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub, so technically that's consistent. I'm gonna bring Fa. and I'm gonna bring Camille. And that's gonna be who we bring. It's a weird group. We did have a bunch of people in the cutscene, didn't we? Well, I'm not bothering with that. This is who we're bringing. Are you okay, Are you okay, Geta teams? Yes, somehow.
We could have dealt with the appetizer on our own.
Excuse me?
This is just their vanguard. We believe large invaders are approaching.
They're probably trying to wear us down first.
It's a good tactic. Too good for creatures of instinct like invaders.
Which can only mean one thing.
Fa's getting some action, Rojo. We're busting out Fa. A note to follow, so.
The invaders are led by an intelligent being.
So that's who we want to see. So let's get rid of the cannon fodder.
On it.
2 peas in a pod. Having not 1 but 2 Ryoma Nagares on your side really makes you feel safe. Here, in this solar system where both time and space have lost their stability, go over time and space. Something's about to happen. We got Orange Quest still. What exactly makes these robot wars super? Mr. Lucky, my understanding is that some of the robots are called super robots. That's the kind of robot they are. There are real robots and there are super robots, and I guess the wars are... It's not that they don't involve real robots, but they involve a lot of super robots. So the wars are also super as a result. Yeah, I think, honestly, just having one voice is not necessarily a mark against an actor. But you are right in saying that the 4Kids actors, the cast that they tend to use, the talent pool that they draw from, you could spot them in a crowd. Just because, you know, they got a lot of exposure. I have seen Time Ranger. Go over time and space. Live on the future. Live on the thing. Live on my dream. Live on my soul. Da 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 da. Have there ever been any Transformers in Super Robot Wars, or would that be too much of a hassle with Hasbro? Can't spell hassle without has. Bro, comma, bro. I don't know. I don't think so. You'd have to ask somebody in the chat that's played all of them or is aware of all of them, but I'm guessing not. Mark Thompson's very good, don't get me wrong. I think there are a lot of very talented and very diverse voice actors that featured in 4Kids products. Pepper, don't do that. You have to go down. You're being very naughty. Naughty boy.
It's gonna be it's gonna thing.
No Transformers yet. Yeah, I would be surprised if that ever happens, just because, I mean, it seems to be mostly like iconic Japanese brands, franchises. But I don't know shit about fuck, so... A time of ranger, brightening hope, brightening hope. I don't know why I'm suspense saving. Everything's going fine. Not to say that it couldn't go wrong. But so far it's going pretty good. And I don't really think we're going to have to worry about it. Obviously ammo is an issue here. But we can very easily get some resupply. I don't know if that helped. No, it did. It's fine. Alright, Shin, get a dragon. Calm down. Calm down. I should kill a few more and then let Getter 1 take care of the rest of them, because otherwise it's unfair. You know? I want to make mention to the chat that Breath of Fire 4 has hit GOG today and under its preservation program as well. It's a legendary JRPG known for its incredible sprite work. If nothing else about it, it has a cool soundtrack and was one of the PS1's underrated gems. And lo and behold, they're only charging $10 for it. Woo, nice. I appreciate you promoting all these games that people might miss out on otherwise. And then one more. I'm going to kill one more. We're still going to keep him in the game. We're going to keep him multi-actioning. But we're just going to kill one more. One more. As a Brit, do you like Queen and the Beatles? If so, what songs do you like of both bands? I'm definitely more of a Queen fan. I love the band Queen. My parents used to put it on all the time. Like, the Beatles, they didn't like them as much. I don't know what their opinion of the Beatles was, honestly. It was hard to get a read on whether my parents liked the Beatles, because I didn't hear their music much. But Queen was on all the time. So I'm a big fan of Queen, just by the fact that it was a part of my childhood. But if I had to pick a favorite song from both, yeah, Rachel Lillis passing away is a real tragedy. It really is. I don't want to discount that or move past that. It really is, you know, Rachel Lillis, an incredible actress, an incredible talent, irreplaceable. If I had to pick favorite Queen or Beatles songs, I love Paperback Writer. I like that one. And I do like, I like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, to be honest. I think that's a good song, but I think I like Paperback Writer a bit more. Queen, that's difficult. I think the one I listen to the most is, you know, having a good time. Don't stop me now. I listen to that one a lot, but I don't think it's my favorite one. I like These Are the Days of Our Lives, I think, by Queen. I like that, and I also like, I don't know how much people like this one, but it was one I think that came out posthumously, but Living on My Own. I think that that's not actually a Queen song. I think that's just Freddie Mercury, though. So if you've not heard it, Living on My Own by Freddie Mercury, I used to listen to that all the time. A Kind of Magic's very good, from the Highlander soundtrack, where there is a famous line in that movie where he says, "It's a kind of magic." The Freddie solo stuff is great, yes. An incredible talent, also irreplaceable. Let's do some stuff here. We don't have Zeal, unfortunately, so this might require some finagling, but I think we're going to be okay. Of course, yeah, don't get me wrong, the way Queen has been treated after the band was sort of in its prime, you know, I don't want to say it straight up cheapens it, but it does a little bit, you know, it's a little bit aggressive. Hang on, we can boost the EXC from here. No, we can't. It's okay, though. Oh, I did see that retrospect, Greg, but I'll be honest, I do not remember when he said it. So I apologize. Actually, I'm gonna just do this. You'll have to forgive me. Actually, I don't know. Ah, I'm struggling. Hang on. My brain is freezing. I did see that, Eliezer, yeah. Hang on. You'll have to forgive me. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to make a choice. I don't know if I'm doing what's... I don't know if what I'm doing is a particularly good idea, but I'm going to do it. Very different vibe, Weed Piccolo, yeah. Masaki. Right, I'm going to take that. I'm going to resolve a little bit, just so I have some EXC. I'm going to do this. We don't have to kill any of them, but we're going to. Here's what we're going to do now. Smash it. And there we go. Let's get a punch. Why is he convinced that I'd never be able to beat him? Damn it, I can't focus on the fight like this. Oh, I should have left the animations on. I wanted to see that one. Take care, Weed Piccolo. Thank you so much for the, for hanging out. And I hope that your nap goes well. Have a restful snooze. What? You still don't have... Here we go. I didn't even clock that you had resolve. I didn't even clock that you had resolve. I feel like a fool. Alright, now, let's remember to... turn those animations on so I can watch the Get a Punch. There we go. I rate favorites by can listen to them no matter the mood. That's a good way of doing it. Way ahead of you. Closing the gap. You've sold your last pair of jeans. Pepper is clinging to me because he knows it's time to eat. You have to wait till after this mission, Pepper. It won't be too long. Another 10, 20 minutes at most. Is that it? You're hearing your name, buddy. It's okay, buddy. You're waking up? You're okay, buddy. Wait, what? What? What happened? Did I not put multi-action on? Oh, he probably just didn't have enough EXC and I didn't clock that. But no, he got loads of EXC. No. What happened? Let's do that. I forgot to do that. And I also forgot to do this. You'll have to forgive me, I'm a bit, confuzzled by why I'm struggling. But I am struggling. How about now? There you go. Jeez, how did I not do that before? Maybe I just was getting to the getter punch so fast that I didn't think about it. I won't hold anything back.
Go get him, bud.
Getter tomahawk.
You're mine.
Very cool. 619. Booyaka booyaka. Yeah, I'm not very good at picking favorites myself, Stephanie. I have to really, really, really love something a lot to have it be my favorite. It doesn't happen often. Pepper is my favorite, though. My little kitty. I love him. Let's watch the getter beam, but then let's just go back to using the basic attack.
Were they drawn here by a getter race?
Getter beam! I love the little manga panel insert animation.
What have we done? I don't know, but we look cool doing it.
Who's that coming out the sky? R-E-Y, Mysterio. Here we go. When the mask's out, the boys, they black out. The girls, they pass out. Better tap out. I don't remember how it goes. Hell yeah, Straight Fox. Get straight addicted. I don't give a damn about my reputation. That's obviously not the same theme. I don't know why I'm singing that.
Ugh.
Imagine if that was the Sakura Wars theme, though. I don't give a damn about Sakura Wars. I do give a damn. Oh no. Sonic Andre, thank you for the follow there. Sonic Andre? Andre the Hedgehog. Welcome. Oh shit, no. Shit. He didn't kill it. That's what happened. That's what happened. That must be what happened before. He didn't kill it. I'm just so used to Shin Getter Dragon killing everybody without even trying that I just assumed it wouldn't be an issue. It is an issue. Let's transform into a Getter 2, man. Here we go.
We're counting on you, Hayato.
Sit back and enjoy the show. I have my eyes on you. Whoa, the little pause. The little dramatic pause.
Ew.
I'm not gonna explode next to anybody to take them out. That takes me out. That would end the mission, surely. I am a mission critical unit, in my opinion. I think I'm mission critical. Brave d'assez.
Bit, 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 bit.
Hello there, Madraff 45.
These guys creep me out. Let's get rid of them. Firing all missiles now.
The missiles, the missiles. There they go. They're called missiles, but they hit, so they should be called hittles. I mean, I know her mostly from Misty Elisa, but I also know her, what was she in? There was another show that I know her from. Hang on. I'm gonna IMDb it. It is obviously a tragedy. Oh, Utena. Utena. That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, Revolutionary Girl Utena. She was in the dub. She played Utena. And she was great, in my opinion. Let's just transform back now. Oh no, we're running... Ooh, not close enough, okay. It's okay, we can do this. Skip. So far, it's not really posing much of an issue. Oh, wait. The issue that is posed is that I keep forgetting to do this. It's so funny that Mitsuba is just a battery for these guys to recharge. Very, very funny. Hello, Pepper. What's up, buddy? Are you getting worked up? What's going on, bud? I wonder who took out the most units. I think Shingeta Dragon did, but it's hard to say. I've not really been keeping track. There we go. Boom. Alright, one more, and I'm guessing then a boss will show up or something? Because they've alluded to an intelligence. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit. That Dan Cougar. Alright, one more. Here we go. I don't know what to assume, but I'm expecting something will show up after this. Forte SP89, thank you so much for the Ore Sanjo there. Were they drawn here by a Get a Race? Let's find out. And let's go hang out over there with the other getter.
That's the end of it. Of this round, at least. Yes, something terrible and bloodthirsty is approaching. Here they come.
We're terrible and bloodthirsty.
Yikes! It's a swarm of giant invaders!
That one in the back is friggin' enormous. I said frig. It must be their leader.
Tremble in fear, humanity, for we are the true chosen by the Getter Rays.
Those faces. Dr. Cohen and Dr. Stinger.
Who were they?
They were leading researchers of Getter Rays alongside Dr. Saotome.
They went missing before the lunar conflict. I had no idea they'd been parasitized by the invaders.
You would call this parasitism? How wrong you are. We have willingly fused with them. Thanks to the fusion, we were able to comprehend the truth of the universe. We were able to understand the Getter Rays. You understood the Getter Rays? What the fuck? Indeed. By learning the truth, we were able to evolve ourselves. With this mighty body, we shall exterminate the feeble human race.
Does this mean that my father was...
Dr. Saotome had also been parasitized by the invaders. But he did not give in to them and dedicated what was left of his reason to provide humanity with Getter Robos. Cohen and Stinger, I apologize.
Shingeta and Shingeta Dragon!
Then he became our enemy to show us a glimpse of despair, to warn humanity of its future threat.
He was a foolish man. Had he given in, accepting us, he could have turned the future of despair to one brimming with hope. Indeed, he should have accepted the truth of the universe, that the strong get everything and the weak lose all. Shut it, you monsters! Monsters. I suppose that is what the feeble human race would think when gazing upon our mighty body. However, it is not enough. We crave yet more Getter Rays. That is why we will make the Earth ours. The planet constantly showered by Getter Rays.
Think again. We're not letting you get anywhere near the Earth.
Ah, yes. Yes, we can feel it. They carry the Imperial Seed as it begins to sprout.
The Imperial Seed?
Do they know about Emperor? But you will not be the one to rule over the Getter Rays. For that is a duty meant for us, the children of Getter.
The dimensional boundaries are warping around the giant invader.
Can invaders trigger DPDs as well? LittleKuriboh, wander among the dimensional rifts for all eternity.
What is this place? Hayato Benkei, where are you?
No use yelling. It's just you and me here.
Ryoma, what are you doing here?
I reached out to you when I saw you falling into the dimensional rift, and here I am. Rock you like a hurricane.
But why would you do that?
Dunno. Guess my body moved on its own. This is someplace, huh?
How can you be so calm? Don't you realize how bad this is, and yet you're so...
It's not like panicking's gonna help get us out of here.
Why are you always so sure of yourself? So reckless. It's like you think you're some kind of invincible hero or something.
Nah, nothing like that. I just like to live by my own rules. Because I'm the one who writes my own destiny.
You write your own destiny.
Come to think of it, Hayato said something similar, didn't he? So what about you, kid? Get your act together. Aren't you supposed to be the protagonist of your own story?
I'm the protagonist. Yes, I remember now. The world needs someone with a powerful will. It needs a protagonist.
If you're the protagonist, then act like one. No matter how bad it gets, you gotta keep fighting. Don't just go with the flow. Keep your eyes on what you want to do and who you want to be. The future is what you make it, nobody else.
Is that why you said I'd never be able to beat you, Ryoma?
I could tell you were out of kilter since you got displaced.
I thought I'd lost my purpose. It's like I'd been trying to find my way out of a thick fog inside my mind. Did he notice that?
Alright, that's enough sermons for today. Let's try to find a way out of here.
There is no need for that.
Ryoma, did you reject your own idea?
No, that wasn't me.
The invaders have misunderstood the meaning of evolution through Geta rays. They seek to destroy all in order to monopolize the power gained from its exposure. What awaits at the end of that path is the final void.
The final void? Voided after you here?
But our true enemy is whoever compelled them to act in such a way.
Who? Who are you? Who?
I am.
What the hell is this?
It's a
Geta army!
correct. It is one of the fleets I command.
That colossal Geta, it can't.
Tell me, who are you?
I am you. All of you. I look forward to the day when we will fight together. But this is not that day. Now, go and fight for your own worlds.
Tell me who you are.
Thank you, K16, for the tell me. Let's go. Get and go. Both Geta teams fell into a dimensional rift.
Damn it! How do we get him out?
Tremble in fear, humans. Accept the truth. Your GetaRobos are no more.
Is that so? Yes, there is yet another GetaRobo left. Then we will destroy it and deprive humanity of Geta rays.
That is impossible.
What?
Geta rays are the fuel of evolution. They are life itself. You sorry beings who only use that power for destruction will never comprehend the truth about them.
Silence. Are you saying that the human race can reach that truth?
Evolution is the power to head toward the future. It does not belong to any one being. When the hearts of many unite as one toward a single goal, an astonishing power will be unleashed. That is GetaRobo.
All right. The dimensional boundaries are warping again. What's happening now?
It's Geta, baby. That's Geta.
Ryoma, Hayato, Benkei. Heh, I knew you'd come back.
Damn straight. We still got things to do in this world.
This world. Don't worry about it.
Let's deal with the threat in front of us. Ryoma, Hayato, Benkei, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened exactly. I feel like I've been stuck in a dream.
We have to deal with the present before we can worry about what's ahead. Come on. Hey, Red.
Looks like Ryoma finally snapped out of it.
Seems so. Now we can show them what our Geta can really do. Sorry I kept you waiting.
From now on, we're going all out. He's on fire, and he burns through the night at the speed of light. Such burning passion. Now that is a hero. A true hero. Hero. Protagonist. That's right. I'm the protagonist of my own story. You up for this, Ryoma? Hell yeah, Ryoma.
Curse you, Getarobos. We cannot allow you to exist.
Shut the hell up, monster. Since when do we need permission to exist?
Since you like Geta rays that much, we're gonna fill you up till you burst. You'll learn to fear Geta, and to fear us.
We got Blue Quest. And we got a lot of units. I'm gonna try and take out all of the little guys with Geta 1 and then finish. Actually, they had a lot more dialogue with Geta 1, I feel. I'm gonna have Shin Geta Dragon take out the little guys. And little is a relative term. And then I'm gonna have Geta 1 go after these guys. Ready, Ryoma? Hell yeah, Ryoma. Oh, not quite enough. What's going on here? Ba 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 ma ma ma. Oh god, these guys are tough. Okay. I don't want to keep using Valor if I can help it, but I guess I will. Guess I'm lucky. There we go. I don't know why, but Alexis from GX looks like she could be Kaiba and Serenity's daughter. Some people have said she looks like Kaiba and Joey's daughter, which, you know, because of the blonde hair. Serenity makes sense as well, I suppose. They're the same genes. Watch as the might of LittleKuriboh wipes these fiends from the galaxy. He's talking, but I'm not going to let him. Pepper, I will feed you momentarily, I swear to God. I know you've been very patient, buddy. I'm sorry. We've got Geta beams to shoot.
We've got so much SP, it's not even funny. But it is.
I just want to see if he can do it, you know. I know, I'm pretty sure he can do it. I just don't know if he has all the resources he needs to do the whole group of bad guys. But we're gonna see. Oh, hang on. That's not what we're looking for. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Wait, I do want SP. What am I thinking? Ladies. Yeah? I keep forgetting to do the spirit first. There we go. Serenity makes sense if you care about biology or whatever. Kaiba would care about biology. He is a nerd. Oh. I keep forgetting about the second attack. I probably don't need to Valor all of these. There's a second attack that will probably do the job. Yeah, I didn't even clock that. We don't need to... Oh, shit, I didn't do multi-action. Shit, hang on. There you go, it's okay. Wake up, Geta. Wake up! Oh, shit, I did it again. Hang on. Wake up! It's okay. And then multi-action. Oh, this is easy. I almost feel bad. Kaiba is also a tryhard that thinks money will win him games too.
I have yet to see any evidence to the contrary. Can you show me proof that money won't win games? Because I seem to be doing it. And if I played any mobile games recently, you can definitely pay to win.
Brooklyn Rage!
Yeah, you can complain about it if you want, Joey. That's because you don't have money.
Thank you, ZBs, for the Brooklyn Rage there. Outrageous with the Brooklyn Rage there. Here we go. Alright, that's pretty much all of them taken out by Shin Getter Dragon, which is something else, frankly. Let's go with the Starshine Spark, Shinshine Spark, and end things, at least for this part.
Hayato, Benkei, are you ready? Sure thing. We'll draw in every last drop of Dragon's power. Hayato, Benkei, on my mark.
Sure thing.
Geta Shine!
No, okay. Nate Gaming disagrees with the Geta Shine. Best of luck. Good luck disagreeing with this.
I've gotta get in there!
Geta has gotta get in there. Shin Getter Dragon. That's the best part of the whole game. Forte, thank you for the gotta get in there. He is dead. Holy shit.
No matter what.
No matter what.
We'll get a dragon.
Thank you, Nate Gaming, for the no matter what. No matter what. I don't know. I don't think Kaiba is a whaler when he plays Duel Links. I'm surprised he was fine with adding Yami Yugi if Yami Yugi didn't suddenly change his mind.
Yeah, look, okay, so he's in the game because some kind of weird magic shit supposedly happened, and he magically manifested in the game. Now, obviously, I don't believe magic exists. It's not real. So I couldn't, unfortunately, patch him out because I don't have any kind of code that can defeat magic in my game that doesn't exist. The game does exist, sorry. It's the magic that doesn't.
What am I doing? Shut up. Thank you so much, Nate Gaming, for telling me to shut up. I know you weren't telling me to shut up, but what am I doing over there? What am I doing? Does anyone have SSP we can increase? I guess not. Makes sense. It's okay. I don't think we need to worry about it. Girls? Alright, that'll do. Let's do it. Stoner Sunshine. He's not even gonna kill it. Are you serious? I want to kill him. Ooh. Hey, no worries, Elisa. Just as a heads up, my partner's pronouns are they, them. I do not have a wife. I have a spouse, but I understand the confusion. How are we going to do this? How are we going to make him more powerful? Can we? I mean, I guess I can set it up with... You know what? I can set it up with Shin Getter Dragon and then finish the job with Getter 1. It's not the end of the world. Although I have to keep in mind that there are 2 attacks. He might kill them. I don't think he will, though. Let's go.
The cursed LittleKuriboh. We must destroy you before you evolve any further.
No matter the size, invaders are still invaders.
I can see how they've earned the moniker of beings who seek destruction, though I'd sooner go for pitiful or pathetic. Silence! We are the ultimate life form! We are the strongest! You will never be able to stop us. I don't know where you came from or how you came to be. In fact, I don't even care. What I do know is that you're our enemy, so I don't have to show you any mercy. As long as we're here, as long as our Geta exists, you can never be the strongest. The ultimate life form. Finally, we're getting results. This should be a good scrap. Let's pelt them with Geta Rays. Geta Beam.
How does this go? Oh, still not much, huh?
Haste without power. Even LittleKuriboh is just dust.
Oh shit, fuck.
You cannot hope to win.
What's going on? Shadow Realm? Why are we in the Shadow Realm? The Shadow Realm, the Geta Realm? Oh, from the mouth. From one of its mouths.
I was just gonna take it. Ugh.
Are you okay, bro? Oh, we're fine.
That's not damage. An itch, maybe. This isn't over yet. Drill time.
Leave this to me.
Don't miss, Hayato.
Drill arm. This is what it's like fighting at beyond the speed of light, the speed of sound.
Gah!
Still not great. Still not great. Okay.
Haste without power. Even LittleKuriboh is just dust.
This is crazy. Okay. Hang on. He's a big boy. Okay. Let's bring some other guys out then. Let's bring out Kyosuke. Oh shit, we don't have Tekkadan. Hang on. This might take some doing. I didn't realize it was gonna be like this. Okay, but we got charge on. What are you talking about? We have to get closer. Okay. Can we? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. It's all range. That is irony, Madraff. That is kind of funny. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to start bringing these guys. Hang on. I also have to go feed my cat. So once I've loaded these guys up, I will be right back and I will go feed my cat. And then I won't be long. I will be like 1 minute. But I want to make sure he gets fed, and it has been a little bit. So they're loaded up. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go feed Pepper. I won't be long. But I will be right back. Pepper. Apologies. I was gone momentarily. Still a little bit of time. I understand it must be frustrating to watch a screen where nothing is happening. Alright. Let's see if we can get this going here. Obviously, we've loaded everybody up onto the other capital ship. Shingeta in the manga mutated to the point where it merged with Earth and everything it touched, and it ate a nuke along with the pilots. Gosh. Well, let's get over there before we do anything else. Alright, now we're close enough that we can feed the dry stragger. Oh, we don't need to feed the dry stragger. I guess we do need to. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, let's see if we can do this. Get closer. We have Zeal. It's okay. We can do that. We have the SRX full burst available, so we shouldn't need to necessarily use it. But let's go.
If it's a test of strength you want, we're more than happy to oblige. Okay, we're launching a full volley from the head to the arms to the legs. To the window! To the wall. I think I made that joke before. Healing. Full contact. High finger launcher. Telekinesis missiles. Gown genocider.
Multiple targets locked.
Secret deadly technique. SRX full burst. Come get some.
Let's see how that goes. How'd you like missiles with your missiles? Logos. Gosh, this is going to take some doing. Gosh, this is going to take some doing.
They don't realize the truth yet, Mr. Cohen. You demonstrate quite the capacity for violence. Learn the power of evolution.
Alright. I know Pokemon could do that. I'm not doing that. They're fine. Look at that.
Nothing. You keep me protected, TK Field.
Alright, we can even hit him again. Because we have that ability. We can keep hitting him. We'll do it one more time since we have it going here. We're gonna skip the attack though. Just gonna let that happen. Alright, he's about halfway. Let's get Asahi over there. Alright, dog. I probably fucked that up. I guess there's no ideal way to do this. Hang on. You can't quite get close enough. Okay. Unless... No. Okay. Well, that didn't go very well. What am I... I mean, my main issue is that supporters aren't available, I think. Anyway, who's the highest level? Ultimate Dankuga? Let's get over there, I guess. He's got Zeal, so we can do that. And then Valor. And why not Zeal again? Danko Shinken.
Is that all your power can do? This is it. Let's show them who's boss.
Give me all your life force. Tilly, if you're gonna whine at the cat while he's eating, you just need to move. Go, go, go.
Danku Shinken.
Okay, go. Seriously. Please don't whine. You're just whining at the door, girl. Sorry, my dog is whining at the cat while he's eating, because she wants some of the food. I don't know if you can hear her. Oh, he's bleeding, though. I don't know if that's new. I think that's just face paint, actually. Never mind. Oh, he can summon bugs. He can summon units. Oh, Tilly. Shit. That's wild. Eliezer, if you had to choose one food item or main ingredient to base all your meals around for an entire year, what would you choose and why? You can combine it with other foods. I'm not really a food guy, so unfortunately, I think I'm going to skip that question. You'll have to forgive me. I'm coming to the end of the stream, and I'm really out of it brain-wise. All right, coming to the end of his health. I don't think Getter 1 is quite ready to finish the job yet, but let's see. Nope. Let's go with Sanga if I can. I don't know if I can, but oh dear, sorry. Yeah, no, we can't quite get there, huh? Is there a way to do this? Can I... No? Okay. We can get there with zeal, just about. Wait, slash Ripper, how do we do it? Too close. Alright, here we go. Thank you, K16. Sorry, I'm a bit sniffly.
So that's the play, huh? Very well.
Naraba.
This should put an end to it.
Let's Beyblade! Let it rip! Oh! In the butt! You're finished. Lightsaber now. For some reason. That health is not going down.
Fools, why do you reject evolution?
Because it looks shit, mate.
Mr. Stinger, show them the glory of evolution.
Well said. We need to teach them a lesson, Mr. Cohen.
Cohen gun. Alright. Here they come. There's a million of them.
You're better than I expected.
Alright, level 74. Oh, we have people on here. I didn't even clock that. Okay, Far. Let's have Far go up against the concept of evolution. I guess not, huh? Camille, you have things to do, surely. Surely you can help. Oh, Tilly. With the Wave Rider charge, it's not going to be quite enough, I'm sure, but...
I'm ending this battle here. If the Zeta can turn emotion into might, then I can turn that monster into paste. I'll just have to draw out its power myself. I'm alive, and I'm going to fight. With power like this, I can do it. Go!
Fuck you, evolution!
How are humans capable of this?
He's learning. He's learning.
We shall be the ones to judge you.
Go on then, judge me. While this attack is happening, I'm going to open the door and let the cat out. I'll be right back. 1 sec. Billy, calm down. Never mind, he's still eating. Okay, crybaby dog. Alright, now Geta 1 should be able to finish the job here. Tilly, seriously. He's still eating? You need to give him time. I apologize if you can hear my dog whining. She is a baby. Here we go. Finally.
The Imperial seed cannot be allowed to sprout. For the sake of our future, we must nip you in the bud.
What are they on about?
If we interpret their metaphor, it sounds like they're aware of the existence of Geta Emperor. Furthermore, they seem to be afraid of the possible evolution of our Getters.
Is that so? Well, I don't give a damn. If they're blocking the way to our future, then we're gonna smash our way through. You said it, Ryoma.
We're taking the future into our own hands. That is the reason we fight.
Only we get to decide where our story is headed. Now bring it on, you monster.
Well, aren't you straightforward? This is gonna be fun. Our three hearts beat together as one.
Oh. It's time to end this.
Stoner Sunshine!
Fucking lob it. It's an appropriate way to take this guy out. Visible from space, in space.
Impossible! No!
Remember that I did that mission so I could bring Yona, and then I didn't bring Yona?
We are alive. We are vital.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to let my cat out of the room real quick, sorry. Because Tilly will not stop whining until I do. Alright, dog. Alright, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, he's finished eating. Finally. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's go.
Impossible! We are the ultimate life form. We are the strongest. How could we be defeated by you imperfect creatures?
For being so massive, your brain is surprisingly tiny.
The answer is simple. You were never the strongest to begin with.
'Cause we're here. Grog!
We did it. We beat their leader.
Invaders. Creatures who evolve through exposure to Geta rays and then try to monopolize that power.
I have to wonder, did something force them to live like this?
Even if that's the case, they chose to give in to their desires when they could have rebelled against their creator, like a cool guy. They're nothing like us, right?
Yeah.
All hostiles have been neutralized. After 10 long years, the war against the invaders is finally over.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Oh, come on, are you serious?
If the enemy shows up, we fight it. That's how we keep moving forward toward the future.
You make it sound so easy. What if it's some kind of horrible threat?
Then we'll just have to get strong enough to overcome it.
That's what evolution is all about.
I agree. Delivers to be stronger than yesterday, huh?
And one day, we'll reach places no one has ever reached before. That's the kind of future I want.
Hey, we did it. Dry Straga, Hangar 1.
Now it's a good look you got in your eyes, Ryoma.
You darn right it is. You damn right it is. There's a reason I'm called Ryoma There's a reason I'm called Ryoma There's a reason I have a name. And it's the Ryoma Nagare.
Guess you guys don't need teachers, brothers, or whatever now, huh?
I'm not sure yet. We're still pipsqueaks after all.
Don't worry. We're still gonna beat some sense in you from time to time.
Today, I finally realized how strong you are.
Took you long enough.
I don't mean just you, Ryoma. I mean everyone in the Kaiba Corp. Everyone here is capable of opening a way toward the future. You are all the protagonists of your own story.
Same goes for you. You're definitely members of the Kaiba Corp.
Yeah.
We'll be counting on your strength until you go back to your world, Ryoma.
Sure thing, Ryoma. I'm gonna surpass you before then.
Oh, I don't think so. There's a reason I'm called Ryoma Nagare too, you know. There you have it, other me, Mohitori no Boku. One day, we might meet again. And when that day comes, I'll show you how much stronger I've become.
How about Emperor Fragment acquired? We got a fragment of the Emperor. Somehow, Geta Emperor returned. And of course, it's Shin Geta Dragon. It would be insane if it was anybody else. All right, Pepper, were you happy about that? Did you like that food? All right. I have a happy Pepper. Multiple new onboard missions are available. And that's... Oh, new AOS updates are available. Anything else? That's it. All right, let's sell the cakes. Let's sell the cake. Let's upgrade the AOS. Let's go to the engine room.
Yeah, your assistance is appreciated, blah, blah, blah.
And that's, let's see, is there any onboard missions? Oh, we have a couple of chats, Beast vs. Beast and Dynamic Youth. I'm going to save those because, honestly, we're coming up on 4 hours, and it's been a long one. I had a great stream, Musid. Thank you so much. But we are definitely calling it there. How many kills has Ryoma got now? 202, gosh. 202 kills on Ryoma. We only have 100, well, actually 98 before he gets 300 kills, which I believe is a special thing that he gets. Or they all get something when they hit 300 kills. Anyway, I'm going to see who is streaming that we can raid. Super Ace, that's what it is. Would like to make one of them a Super Ace, if not multiples. We're going to raid Kaden Jensen, who's playing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, one of my favorite games of all time. Let's raid. Hayden. I'm a big fan of Majora's Mask. I think it's honestly the best Zelda game. I'm a big fan. It was great hanging out, folks. Let's go to the title screen. Actually, guys, did I make sure I saved? Let's go to the title screen. I do appreciate you guys' company.
All 3 combat reviews, Tokyo, Paris, and New York, are finally all together in Super Robot Wars. I'm so incredibly honored to be here. We're repping our 3 combat reviews here, so we gotta look our best. And we can't do that without your help, player. But remember, we all have to rest. We gotta sit spell so we can get back to riding full speed ahead. That goes for you too, player. See you soon.
Take care now. All right, folks, we're going to call it there. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to throw you guys over to Kaden Jensen playing Majora's Mask. It's Super Robot Wars, and we have had a stream that was really fun. Have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll see you guys soon. Probably not tomorrow, because I'm going to be out of the house, but have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you when I see you. Probably Sunday. Take care. Have a great rest of your Friday. Bye! Ba 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 ba.